Time is the enemy, the past. It threatens the fastest weapon. You wouldn't make it past a second, and that's the question. Play it brash and reckless, or choose a cautious solution you thought was prudent. In any sepulcher, pulchritude will become the putrid. It's that wealth that I'm pursuing. No mountain too steep or dungeon too deep to send expanded remarks up to the top of the peak or beneath. They see you bleed, they come like sharks to it, while I swim in that money bin like Carl Barks drew it. So send your national parks druid, I'll send him home in a natural box with a closed top and most of the parts included. Save your breath for a cleric confessor. Death is a lesson and life is a tenured professor. But if you're seeking my official advice, sign on the dotted line, initial it twice.
Hello, I am Tycho Brahe of Penny Arcade and PAX. I am also Ominifus Hereward Drawn, CEO of Acquisitions Incorporated, but today I am Jerry Holkins, and I am running a game of Dungeons & Dragons for my friends, specifically to my right.
Me, best friend.
Premium, supreme friend, Dragonborn narcissist, Dinar Blit'zen.
Your corpse.
No. To his right, repping the natural world, Walnut Donggrass.
One of these days I'm gonna work out, and that's gonna be like so impressive.
Split it open.
We'll get it in post.
Yeah.
Amy, we can hook this up. When I say Amy, of course, I mean Walnut. If you went downstairs right before...
Get your
I
pump
could
on.
work out.
Oh yeah.
No,
Get dry
just
and
quick.
sliced.
Don't even work out. I'm saying just go down, just do a few.
Oh yeah, and just get pumped.
Get
up.
the pump.
Exactly,
Yeah,
and then
get
just
Can we
roll.
start over in 5 minutes?
Yeah, exactly. Okay, everybody, hold on. We're gonna send our druid downstairs into our nature
To the
gym.
Iron Church.
I'm trying to maintain the metaphor. To my left, not your grandma's grandma, Rosie Beestinger.
Oh.
No, it was on the face. I was like, Kay Welch. Nope, that's not a real person.
No.
Not here.
Who the fuck is that?
Fuck.
That's not a
that.
human
Fuck
name.
that.
No. Also, Chris Ristrow.
I like that guy.
I'm strong too.
I'm in this continuum.
Wow.
Stop! You've got bigger biceps
Hold on,
than I do.
is there? Hold on,
I
Chris,
think I probably
is there
have
some
bigger
beef in there?
biceps than-
What
Why do you have beef?
I don't
Lifting
know.
his sons.
I don't know.
Yeah, it is.
Sons.
People, everybody here is
them.
stronger than me. I don't know why they show up. I think they could be like cysts. I think I need to get them looked at.
These are not muscles at all.
No.
This is cancer.
It's sort of it's an upper arm edema situation.
Nice. The lipoma,
It's looking good.
smooth.
Looks good for
Smooth.
now.
Yeah.
See what happens.
Yeah, get your tumors tight. When last we saw our heroes, they had escaped from the haunted ass realm of Nemazir, an authentically evil city, a corruption of the druidic ways that Walnut Donggrass represents. Specifically, some kind of sorcerous manipulation of their natural power. A siege engine used in times past, called a Nemazir, had been converted to essentially grow an entire city from a seed. A seed of which Walnut Donggrass has in her possession now. And then once she plucked this seed, the entire city was torn apart by a plant just like this at its core. Upon leaving, obviously very action-packed, you're welcome to examine the archive for more info. Functionally speaking, seeds were planted to mark the occasion by Walnut. They were dryad seeds, noted denizens and protectors of the natural world, planted on the hill that overlooks that town that was, at least when last you saw it, being absolutely, aggressively, brutally reclaimed into the bulk of the Crypt Garden Forest. Then you drove home. Oh, also you lost your spoiler. I guess that's a spoiler. Having lost the spoiler is technically a spoiler if you haven't seen the last
Spoiler
episode.
alert went off.
Yeah.
None of the rest
that.
was. None of the
Also-
other recap was.
Shout out to the amazing resurrection of our
Oh,
horse.
oh yeah, don't forget. Yeah, a moment for Rosie and her best friend Coriander. Now, but there have been suggestions as to, the Coriander nomenclature now. Mecoriander is one.
Pretty good.
Coriandroid is available. I mean, all these URLs are out there.
Colander.
Nope.
Yeah, the
Come on,
.co.
I like that though.
Colander's very good.
As a pasta person, I really enjoy it.
But
on,
since it's your best friend, if there's a modification that's required there, I would leave it. But it is definitely your friend Coriander, having returned a glossy bronze coat over a living structure of muscular roots and twigs.
Nice.
Yeah. Hell
And
yeah.
Now an appetite for
Yes.
compensation.
Exactly. An enthusiast, perhaps an over-enthusiast of gold coins
Yeah.
as a treat, and maybe even her entire diet. So, but as I suggested, you had returned to Red Larch, Acquisitions Incorporated, Desserin branch, centered in the Drawn and Courtier, operated by Prophetess Drawn.
What time of day is it right now? It was midday when we left.
Yeah, exactly. So
We picking right up?
Yeah. You have returned. We can snap right back in.
Okay.
Let us suggest to stitch the two games together that a cinnamon cake is now being withdrawn, so to speak,
Right.
from the oven.
Right.
And
It is
courtier.
withdrawn and courtier.
Courtier.
I want to let you guys know that this cinnamon cake doesn't look like anything special. I think that probably what you expected to see was something a little more decorous. But the kitchen in the Drawn and Courtier is not especially well appointed for the construction of pastries. So I had to do what I could with what I had. But I think you'll find that the flavor and texture of this cake is, I don't want to spoil it for you, but I can't believe it's not magic.
But this is.
Are we allowed to have it? I thought it was for Profa.
I think I baked it for Profa, but I suspect Profa might be willing to share.
Yeah, eat the entire thing. But I'm saying, I just want to take a moment. Is that was grandma as fuck. Like, I don't know a grandma who doesn't just like go in there and make fucking gold and then bring it out, and it's like you're like, what the fuck, grandma? And
Exactly,
she's like, well,
exactly.
it was stuff I had laying around.
Right, exactly. They didn't have the kind of clarified butter that I choose to use in the
You're
best kind of.
apologizing the entire
I'm
time.
sorry, this isn't my best.
I ate it like 3 hours ago, and you're just like, I'm sorry. Like, yeah, I'm in the bathroom, it's exiting me, and you're still apologizing.
Knocking on the door. Listen,
And even that's glorious.
Yeah.
Oh,
It smells like cinnamon all over again.
fresh baked.
Round two.
This is city magic.
City magic, and you're loving it. Okay, so Prophetess has chosen to share with the group, right? Maybe
that-
not.
here, let's-
You can roll for it.
I think you had a little left over, maybe a little batter.
No,
no.
she's. You want to just lick the spoon?
No, she'll. Prophetess will join you in the kitchen. Just grab a pile of plates.
Nice.
And then she nods her head over toward the great room. Plates, silverware, lays it down on the table.
Love it. Dig in, everybody.
She squeakily drags a few chairs in
Nice.
from around.
Nice.
While this was cooking, I was doing all the paperwork, which I already said that got sent out. But
Nice.
one was completely like covered in ink, and it's very important that you know when she eats this cake, she does not wash her hands, and it's just disgusting.
Oh.
She's not even
Okay.
bothering with the fork.
No, and also probably didn't wash ever, but definitely not after our last encounter. So that's happening.
The blood's all there still.
We went some places recently that maybe
Yeah.
washed hands.
There's
a little bit.
Minotaur blood
What?
all over you.
Oh my! It's been a day.
Up to that, it's fine. But
Mondays, am I right?
no. But this is what I'm talking about. It's just like full on, just like. But it's not even a thing.
Right.
It's just
No.
grabbing handfuls, like eating it like an apple.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know how they ate back then.
It has its consistency is that which would allow for you to pick up and grab and bite, but once you get it in your mouth, it dissolves like butter.
This is amazing.
It's
Yeah.
effervesce.
Yes, it just.
I'm waiting for the
Nuts.
part where we find out we're poisoned.
Well, this is like a George R. R. Martin D&D campaign where it's
I'm talking about the food
the
for 8
succulent
pages.
the morsels, the crumbs.
Sweetness.
I have a lamprey pie in the oven.
No,
God,
does it-
the unctuous.
there's an image like I don't know if it's actually from the book or if it is just something that I made up like as an amalgamation of all of the food stuff. Do any of you have a mental image from the first Game of Thrones book of beef juice running down a woman's arm into her dress?
Probably.
I don't know how to read.
I hope.
I have a very
hope-
different
Is that
image
in
of that scene. I misunderstood.
I hope that I did not invent that because I usually use that to make fun of him.
Wait, did someone already say?
But if what's actually happened is that I made that up,
Then we have to make fun of you.
Well, it's in the ether now. I'm sure
Yeah.
someone will
And if he hasn't used it
verify
yet, he'll
or
just,
refute.
just one less sentence.
See you in the next book.
he'll grab it. But cake has been sliced.
I've also made coffee.
Did you invent coffee?
Do they have coffee in D&D?
I made you coffee weeks ago, so I
you're
already
right.
invented coffee, I guess.
Nice.
Coffee is ancient.
Yeah.
We should. Oh, okay.
No, I'm just
It's
gonna say.
D&D coffee?
It's D&D coffee.
Dunkin' Donuts coffees and Dunkin'
yeah,
Dragons?
yeah.
East Coast, wicked, blah, 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 blah. It's great.
Cups of Dunkin' Donuts coffee are placed, branding facing outward.
Wow.
It's like the handle jug
Yeah.
with the screw.
Yeah.
None of this is real.
It's real and it's from the Crypt Garden Forest, and
Yes.
wellness people are specialized in brewing it.
Yeah, exactly.
Every
It's ancient.
picture from now on has to have
Those
this.
cool iced teas perspiring on the table, and
Yeah.
that one drop that goes all the way down.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so refreshing. It's
Very-
it's a
it's
good
a large
product.
light.
It is. It's a good product.
It's very refreshing. And I am looking at you. Are you still working on paperwork right now as you eat? Okay. I'm
Just crumbs everywhere.
I'm
Smeared.
eating very slowly and delicately from a piece, and I'm just kind of watching Walnut. And you guys, I don't know what you guys are up to. Please role play this out, but I'm
Stuff in my
waiting.
fat face.
You're stuffing your fat face. Okay, good.
I'm not stuffing it. I'm small, like a mouse. But I do say the destruction of an unnatural city, and now cake. It's a great day.
Yeah. Leaving thousands homeless always works up an appetite. Nom, nom, nom.
Yeah, we sure did some good work today, huh?
Yeah.
Good job, team. I really feel like we're starting to pull together.
We clink forks, and I put my fork out to clink as a toast. That's what we do. We drag a board to.
Have refugees, have they had to come as far as Red Larch and maybe even further, the number of people displaced by the city?
Well, you've only recently arrived back in town.
That's true.
You might see things change here. But as you left, you saw people going north. You saw carts, rolling to a stop. Even people coming out of the city, finding passage with the vehicles. Because remember, it's along the long road. So you think that Westbridge would probably absorb more people closer to Nemazir than Red Larch, probably.
Okay.
I bet Trevor's going to do a business at his inn.
I bet he's gonna do a business.
Good for Trevor. Great
I mean,
for
like,
Trevor.
do a good
Yeah.
business. Like,
Yeah.
he'll make a lot of money.
Yeah.
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 And this
He
sounds
does his
like-
business
From
in the
those
cave.
homeless.
He does his business in the cave. Yeah, we sure did a lot of good work.
We sure did. We sure did, Walnut.
Yep. Does anybody have anything they want me to put in this missive to head office? Because otherwise I'm just going to button it up. It's
Yeah.
pretty cut and dry.
I think we could probably stand to include maybe a little explanation of what the fuck just happened.
Walnut looks down, looks really serious, like she's kind of been preparing for this moment. And she goes, well, what I can tell you is this. It wasn't my intention to share this, but in the, heat of our battle, I guess, some things came out. My people are from where that city was. They're gone now. And that city had to go. So, good job.
Where
sense.
where did they go? You're displaced, like kind of like I am, in a
Yeah.
way. Do you know where they are? Are there any left?
No, I'm the last one. And it's my job to get vengeance for them, which I've done. So, years of toiling for that is at an end. And what I do next is, well, that's my business, right?
Vengeance. Were they all killed? Is everyone you know dead?
I believe so, yeah.
Oh.
Well, there's always more things to take vengeance for.
Sure.
Just keep busy that way.
And I think what I will say, because it doesn't matter, but I do believe those cultists that we had dealing with are serving a dark deity, one that I think has infected that necklace that you like so much.
Yes. Necklace.
So, yeah, necklace. That
Little vessel
yeah.
that emerges. The decoration.
So
A meaningless bauble.
right. So just in case you wanted to know.
Okay. I have about a few hundred more questions, but
I feel like I covered everything.
Yeah, Propha.
Don't wanna pry.
This is Propha takes her plate, scoots the chair away, but like tries to scoot it away quietly, but it's not possible on this floor. It seems to take about 100 years for this sound to stop.
She's gonna do one of these. What?
And then she moves over to the side, takes her plate, and then scoots it in very fast. And you see her sort of disappear around the corner where the stove is in the back.
okay.
Was it the city blowing up thing? Is that what got her, you think? Should we not have said that?
It's just a heavy conversation
Yeah.
that Walnut doesn't seem to want to have. How can I be more in tune to that than you are? Well, okay, that makes sense.
What?
Well, we're here to work with each other and not dig into each other's personal tragedies, so that's not in my contract. And then Walnut starts pulling out the contract like she needs to show you guys, like, it's actually not in there.
It's like, I'll check. I'll double check it. I'll read the whole thing.
I mean, I'm pretty familiar with this, but let me check it out. And meanwhile, like, little Snake's like proofreading for her, and she's like, it's not in there, right? And he's like, no.
Does your little snake, your danger noodle, have a name yet?
No, she hasn't asked him what it is yet.
Okay.
She will.
Okay.
This cap, it's happening.
All right.
And the last thing I'll say is that I do think it's a shame that those people were suckered into living in that horrible city. Yeah. Well, too bad for them.
Walnut, did you go glasses free so that you could rock this drama moment?
Look at this emoting.
No, because that would have been good. Because that's what I usually do. Is like, actually, in the documents there's handbook, but I don't think Walnut's actually that smart.
No, you are welcome to just do the adjustment motion.
With no glasses.
That's fine. At this table.
That's
I wanna-
DM
I wanna
house
start doing
rule.
it
Yeah,
too.
that's rule 0.
Yeah. Okay. I'm perfectly satisfied. How about you?
I really would like to know more for a selfish reason. If this dark deity that they serve has infected my precious arcane focus and its much better symbol, I would like to figure out how to purge this one that I don't like. And I do make it in front of you as best I
Yep.
can.
This one?
Do the 3 dots for me, please. I can't.
You bet.
Okay.
It's this one that I mean.
Yeah.
Just helping.
Sure. Don't do that. It's bad luck for my people. Don't do that. Ever. I will say, if it coincides with our new missives that we're doing, I'd be happy to help you. She's like really trying to hide the fact that she really wants to get to the bottom of what's going on. She's trying to play cool. And she's like, yeah, I wouldn't mind helping you with the problem with your necklace, whatever, getting it shined up. Yep, we can do that. I'll put that on the docket to just get that expunged.
Wow, you guys are getting really close. This is nice. We're becoming friends.
It's very quiet at the table. It's very, just like the scratching
Just the sound
of
of
the chair.
Dinar eating.
Dinar's on his 6th piece of cake. He's like
I would like another cake.
just like a whole cake.
Yeah.
Do you want me to teach you how to make them?
Yes.
All right.
It's a piece of cake.
Dude, this is the show that I want to watch. This is the show that I want to watch.
Oh my God, you guys are like great red large baking show.
No, dude, it is. There's no question. It's the great
Stop this show. I want to do something
No,
else.
it's the Great Desserin Baking Show. No, it's just like, and you can totally see the two voices.
Oh my God, it's like Rosie Berry and Dinar
big.
Hollywood.
Big. Big.
What is that?
I don't understand
He
the
says
reference.
bake in a weird way.
Oh, I see.
That's a good
I
big.
understand.
Yeah, there.
All right.
Thank you.
I
Much
take-
better.
I watch a lot of it.
I take Dinar back in the back, and I'm like, okay, kid, if you want to learn, you follow me. I can teach you to make the meanest cinnamon cake you've ever tasted, even better than that last one. What you got?
All right.
Ready?
It still works.
Let's
Yeah.
do it. All right, we go in the back.
I
In
want
case-
this competition.
I want to give you guys a minute to do the talk about this Melith thing, just in case you're shy about talking in front of us weirdos. Have an elf thing or
Better
whatever.
now.
Yo, now the tensions.
Yeah. The snake. So yeah, it's
Go-
like
go ahead.
now we can have a. Now we can talk, and maybe it's not so weird. And Legati climbs up, and there's an extra little piece of cake that I haven't finished, and it just opens these, and then just like those like tiny like pea tendrils, but so fast and black, just go.
a bunch. It's like that YouTube video of that weird sea worm.
Yes.
Where the
it
tongue
just
goes out and it goes-
spreads the thing out. Yeah.
You don't want to look
Ridiculous.
at this.
Okay.
You don't want. You've seen it.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
amazing.
It's the
Yeah.
worst. But it's basically
It's
it's like
gross.
how many tendrils?
Oh, so many. But I like that better.
So many.
Where it comes out, it starts to like fractal out.
Yeah.
When is it done? I can't see the cake anymore. Still going. How many are coiled up back there? You don't know.
He's more tendril than tentacle. at
And
this
then I'm
point.
like, now we can have a serious talk. And it's making this loud like.
With like some weird crunches.
Like it's drawing him the.
Why? Does it always make that noise?
I'm only interested in baking one thing: some answers.
Okay. And one of Downer Quill's like, okay, Drow, yeah. I'd love some answers.
Oh shit.
As well.
You.
Shit.
okay, Drow.
It seems that your group must have had some history with this opposing force, that they would bring that symbol, which I won't do because I don't have enough hands.
Sure.
I guess I could ask Legati to do part of it.
Don't. Not necessary. We know what we're talking about.
But there must have been something seriously interconnected that would not only lead them to the site of your former birthplace, but also connected with the crypt and connected to the on my focus and the god I one day hope to serve instead of the yucky one that I don't like that much.
Don't talk about him.
I don't want
If you
to.
talk about him, then he appears.
I don't know if it can hear.
The yucky one. He's like, hello.
Hi, the yucky one.
The Great Yucksmith. So what are you asking? You want to know all the deep, dark secrets and history of my people? Yeah, sure. Let me just... No.
What about just some of them? That would assist us.
Top 3.
Maybe there could be, yeah. Start at like the lightest secrets, like the ones that a lot of people do know,
Interesting. Okay.
and then we could maybe see if they. Go
I'll
in the right
tell you
direction.
that if you tell me what your end goal is with your big, creepy, under-the-ground demon god.
Because there's things for a second, because there's a lot at risk, but in accordance with Cathris's ideals and his bonds, he has decided that this is possibly a worthwhile exchange of information.
Oh, wow.
From the kitchen, you guys hear Rosie go, actually, you're really good at this.
a large clang. My tail just knocks the crap out.
Isn't that the right size kitchen?
No.
It's not a Dragonborn kitchen.
No, this is not a Dragonborn kitchen. In every respect.
When I came to Red Larch, I had amnesia. I had made a pact with this other god, this intercessor, this god of mouths, who promised information about the deity I seek. I made a deal with it. And to this point, I don't see a reason not to proceed with it, as long as I can learn that which I seek to learn. If there was another way to get that information, I would abandon this red god of eating meat and mouths, because I believe that the God I'm seeking is stronger than it. I believe that the God I seek is stronger than all of them, and that it would protect me, that there would be safety there.
Okay. Well, you've told me something, so I guess it's only fair that I would tell you something. Some thing of my people. And Walnut looks really serious, and she goes, one of our greatest secrets is that if you're trying to get information out of someone, don't say your thing first. Drow. What?
Is the air horn queued up?
I was just looking at him like, why? Like she thought that they were gonna have like this tete-a-tete, and she's looking at him like, did you just want to tell that story?
From the kitchen, you hear down.
Oh. We had a gentleman's agreement of sorts, I believed.
Great.
But
listen,
Poor sweet
you know what you need to know.
Gotta
Her
love
name
it.
is Maleth the Betrayer, and she must be stopped.
Oh.
is that what the symbol means?
That is
Or-
Maleth's symbol.
Do I know anything about Maleth? I've heard this name when we were in Nemesir,
Yeah,
but it didn't ring anything.
The
for
set of druidic knowledge and druidic pantheon and Underdark warlock, there's no overlap there.
Yeah.
In terms of that. You haven't heard anything bad,
Nothing specific.
but that feels true to you. Knowing it as you do, I mean, you basically bear this symbol on your chest constantly. You believe that is the name of that symbol. You believe it the same way that you know that the is the name of the other
It
symbol.
just sounds true, sounds right.
Yeah, they sound like the same thing.
I think we have the same aim. I don't know why you call her the betrayer. I don't know that I need to know why. But both of us are trying to expunge her. You from a much larger surface area than me. I just want her out of here.
Sure.
But same goal.
I'll say this. Our aim is the same. We do need to dispel her in any place that we see her. But you should know that Maleth wasn't always the betrayer. She got that name by doing something. And honestly, if you think that whatever god or deity or higher power you're following, if you think that there isn't any potential that the same thing could happen, you're foolish. This is what they do. There are good and kind ones, but they're not here for us.
I agree with you 100%. I'm disturbed by the fact that there are good and kind ones and that there are evil and cruel ones. To a god, that should be nonsense. All those gods are meaningless to me. I seek the one who is so great that he does not contain any of that. None of those components. Truly beyond understanding. And not petty like these seem to be, where one can go from favored to betrayer and maybe back again or back the other way. That's what I'm seeking.
Sure. Well, I'd love to hear more about your religious, philosophical stuff, but I feel
Would you really? Because I have a lot
And then
of...
we can cut to the kitchen.
There's a large
Like
crash.
giving you the
Yeah.
whole thing.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna come back out, and Dinar, I would like for you to do us the honor of describing the cake that you have created under my tutelage.
I come out with this cake that is C+, but really perplexed. And then I realize after I've made this, like, if I can make this myself, now no one will make it for me anymore. It's a
dark revelation.
Yeah,
So toward the end, did you throw the round?
yeah. That's like the last third. I was like, wait a minute. Now I'm self-sufficient? No, don't like. So I kind of just like, it's a cake. Here's your cake.
I want to believe it makes like the balloon deflating noise when it hits the.
Down to about an inch and a half.
Yeah.
It goes,
I think it's lovely, dear.
well, I'm stuffed.
Oh, shit.
You see a shadow shape sort of move along the front window. You see the door pop open. It's Alabaster. Kryn, also known as Albie, brings the mail around.
Here's the mail. It never fails. It makes me want to wag my tail.
I
That's
get
right.
that reference.
Yeah.
That's what I get.
She opens the door just a crack, pokes her head in. She says, "Any mail?"
Oh, one moment, please. Walnut runs upstairs, and then grabs. You just hear like paper just, and then she comes down and she has the expense report, reporting on the quest progress, reporting on their dealings with Elder Brian, and then also the discrepancy report about their previous pay.
Nice. So you just
I put a piece of my cake in an envelope. And I'm like, I think they'll like this.
I think they will.
Just a little.
Yeah.
you send it back.
Yeah.
Thanks so much for all you do.
Yeah.
Oh, and I also want to say that there is another thing in there, but I don't want to say what it is here, but I'll tell you what it is later.
Ooh.
I don't want to tell you.
Oh, you ship something back to the head office?
Yes,
Okay.
to someone at the head office.
Secret package.
Here. Secret. Okay.
Oh, there is also mention, though, of Coriander's situation, right?
Oh, yeah, well, that's in the expense
It's in the
report.
expense report.
Oh,
Okay, yes. This new circumstance, yeah.
all this mail doesn't go to the head office. This is just mail in general, right?
But you can send any mail you want
Right.
to with Albie.
Because I run upstairs and I get a letter and I give it to you too. I just give it to her. It's
Just
got an
show
address
your
on it.
Oh, okay. What's that? Should it go with Walnut?
It's a letter. I wrote it.
Is that to the head office?
No.
It better not be.
Nope.
None of you write letters to the head office, right?
My job.
And then I
No,
go,
I get my letters from the head office.
Jerry,
Yeah.
Doesn't
What?
mean anything.
So she is now. This is like this third. There's just additional waves of mail
I'm like
Right.
checking the
coming
postage
in.
on
You're
it.
coming in. So,
Right.
oh, I want some mail too. Onyx comes out, drops a mouse in the bag.
right.
what's up?
Josie's probably been writing letters to her family
Yeah,
too,
that's
right?
what-
Oh, yeah.
So
It's
she's
to
got
my
like
parents.
63
Yeah, it's like
personal letters.
Okay, so
they're all dumb. They're like they're all basically the same thing. Like, hi, you just checking in. Made a cinnamon cake today. Prophetess really liked it. Oh, you would love Prophet. That kind of bullshit.
Yeah,
It's like
exactly.
form letters.
But you guys gotta kick them out.
she gets mail
Yeah.
from that one grandson all the time, though, right?
That's true. That's true. Talus, he's a sweetheart.
Oh yeah.
That's true.
So yeah.
We
But
all were like,
yeah, I guess I'll give a pile of personal,
Exactly, so
it's like
you ju-
haphazard letters.
Exactly. So are they bundled?
No. Yeah, you know what? Yes.
Yeah.
Tidy.
Puts it in there. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. And so she's got it in there, and then she looks to you and cocks her head like.
And I go,
She seems.
Time.
She seems relieved. She pops out and just taps the door frame a couple times as she leaves.
I have a note on here. Figure out what up with that dagger. Is now
Yeah.
a good time to do
Yeah,
that?
absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're welcome to. So
Any old business?
yeah, exactly.
New business?
Oh yeah, it was. I mean, but that's true. I mean, this is literally like a meeting of
yeah, I'm enjoying
the officers of a corporation.
Do I need to attune with it in my sleep, or can I bring it out for inspection?
You're welcome to. You're welcome. So you bring it out
Yeah.
and just set it right down on
Yeah.
the table in the
Yeah.
middle of the room.
Is this like dope snake?
Exactly.
handles?
Exactly.
Is it like a curved dagger? Can
Yeah,
you describe
the
it?
curve comes out at the end.
Okay.
So the dagger itself is almost like a blood-channeled sacrificial thing, like a kris.
Oh yeah.
Is that sort
a
of
wiggly blade?
Yeah, that bizarre sort of
Yeah.
serpentine blade, and you can see that sort of forms the last part of the tail, and then the torso. Everything past the blade, the hilt itself is like the torso of a thoroughly snaky like a snake centaur combo
Yeah.
sort of thing.
Naga, I
Oh,
believe was
Naga,
the
right.
word.
Yuan Ti, I think, is the
Yuan Ti.
yeah. And as you set it down
Yeah.
on the table, Legati, you can feel Legati like flex and tighten on your neck.
Nice.
You see it rises up.
You would.
First his head is like this, and
Yeah.
he turns his head like this.
Hey, boy.
Like he is engaged in some kind of pecking order. He's trying to establish a pecking order with the dagger.
It's dominance behavior, like
yeah,
a dog.
yeah. It looks like it's trying to assert itself.
It's like rearing up. And
But it's tightened up around the neck, like you're not gonna die, but it is. He is definitely like trying to do the gym thing, like he's just trying to like just rippling muscle all the way out to the end, just turning his head.
I think he likes it.
You want to check it out?
Yeah, you can check it out.
Okay. I get him off my neck, assuming I can.
You put him down next to the
Yeah,
dagger?
I'll put him down next to it.
Yeah.
Sure. Let's see
I'm
what
just
he.
gonna watch. I've got no attachment to this dagger. I'm just
He
gonna
strikes
take it.
like a lightning bolt. Like as soon as he's down on the table close to it, when he can't pretend to establish any kind of framework for their interaction, it becomes a battle.
He's fighting the dagger.
So he strikes it, and the dagger clatters off of the table and strikes the stone and clinks a few times. You see Onyx rear up with her back to the wall, and you see Legati leap off of the table and then wrap his tail around the jade portion of the blade. And then just begin to like parade.
What, like with the rest of its
Yeah.
body uncoiled, it's just like.
Yeah, it's now that he has accomplished his feat, now that he's established that he's better than this
It's like he's killed
physical
it.
object.
Okay.
Now he is. It's like when a cat brings you a
I was gonna
mouse.
say, put it in animal terms so
Yeah, exactly.
baby can understand
Well,
it.
it's the same. It's like.
I got it.
Have you ever had that? Has it ever happened to you?
My
Where-
cat brings me dead things constantly.
Yeah. And so it is parading.
That's
Yeah.
my daughter.
So it is actually.
Another bird. Clem.
My cat. I don't know.
It's
If
right in the
Legati,
back.
Yeah.
I don't know if Legati does this, but when my cat brings me a dead baby rabbit, like he does all the time now, he sings to me before he deposits it at my feet. He'll bring it inside and he'll go, hi, nang, 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 nang. So maybe Legati's
like,
getting
yeah, we
some of
can
that.
Oh, he must have another baby.
On the internet. Wow.
No.
Can I get more knives?
But no, but it's like just when but imagine like the chin waver when it's
That's what I'm.
like a tenor.
Oh,
Yeah, it could be like the cheer, but I'm picturing it like the singer.
Shelley.
Yeah, he's a-
yeah, the vibrato.
Yeah, exactly.
but it's this awful sideways snake mouth.
Does it?
beautiful, but
Is
it's
it
a
presenting?
beautiful
Yes.
Is it presenting it around the inn, or is it come
Yeah.
back to me with it?
No, right. It's still performing this thing, but it's always inside of you. Like it's definitely wants you to know that it's a big boy, and
it.
it can accomplish great feats.
Tell him
You want to start like an animal fighting ring? Get out my snake, throw him in.
Yeah. No, but he has it actually held as he is snaking around.
Yeah.
He has it held high.
Oh, as one like a scorpion's tail.
Yeah, exactly. He has it held high in the back of the tail.
Nice.
Come here, Legati. What's going on here? What'd you find, boy? Come here.
Yeah.
Come here. I don't need to do that. It's just like, come here.
Yeah.
All right. So I draw him to me,
Yeah.
and
He just seems pleased,
oh, it's like.
just chuffed. Chuffed, just
Do
like
I get any
real
idea,
energy.
Do I get any idea that he'll release the dagger, that I can get
Try.
it back? All right. I think we're trying to figure out what it is. So let's.
So as soon as your hand goes to it, it stops being a performance, and it's just like watching your hand.
Oh. But am I able to release it?
No. As soon as you reach for the dagger, it guards it.
Oh. How bad do you want this dagger?
It looks like it's yours now. That's fine.
Legati's.
Is it mine?
Can you talk to him?
Yeah, can we?
I don't know if it has a. I don't think it has a mind. I don't think it has a language. Yeah.
Yeah, Legati is
No, when
isn't a beast like you could speak to. It is literally an alien noodle.
Right. When it
So
does
that
the
amazing
voice,
Legati voice is that's just you.
how I
in the same.
speak through it. Yeah. It's how I use its voice.
I was really just getting.
You might learn.
a knife for you, Daddy. That's a nice,
Well, I guess I could take
Yeah,
no wait, I can't take control of it. I can look through it. And then command.
and order it. Yeah,
That's true.
Oh, yeah.
Well, let me command it to put the knife down. Then, am I able to do that? Come on, boy, put it down.
It gets agitated.
It's my knife.
It does this guarding behavior, and then it relinquishes the knife. But then it sort of like circles around it, and now that it doesn't have a grip on it, it seems to think it needs to assert itself.
Okay, we're back to 1 essentially. Let's go try and get it again.
Yeah, it just doesn't trust it.
Oh. Are you able to do the thing you need to do with this, or?
I was just trying to figure out like what its whole deal is, but this is fascinating enough.
I think it's a snake's weapon.
I think it's in love with it.
You equip it in your snake slot.
Yeah. Because my companion just has 1 weapon. There's not a lot of customization.
Do you want it? Do you want to spend some time with it and try to figure out what it is?
I kind of want
Shinobi.
Legati to have it if he wants it.
Okay. I'm fine
Where
with
would he
that.
keep it? If I have a sheath, can it put it there and know that it's his and not like have an open blade in my clothes?
All the time?
Yeah. Is it,
You may have to come up with something clever.
okay.
Oh,
A
good
little
luck.
bag of holding.
Oh,
It surrounds the
Legati, and then just the knife.
In his mouth?
It is sort. He is a little bit like a
sheath.
scabbard.
He's the
yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if that's gonna work that well.
One way to find out.
Let me. Okay, I plunge the knife into. I thrust it into its mouth. What is it?
Put
Pin him to the ground.
Dad.
Oh my God! Now I don't like the voice anymore.
You know what? We moved past it.
You know what? Ooh, I'm hungry. Yeah. There's still some room.
Got any more of those?
Can you find a bigger knife?
Yucky.
Yeah. Okay. If you're all right, maybe I'll explore it later. But for now, that's whatever Legati wants.
Legati gets. Yeah. It's just like it's a loose parenting style.
Yeah. We'll
Sure.
see where this goes. Is
Yeah.
what it is until it becomes a problem.
This is no problem. Rosie fights with her staff. She is an ascetic and doesn't particularly like worldly goods. So you can have it. No problem. Free dagger.
I feel like a wrong has been committed. Like I've taken something of yours that was for my child because he was being petulant, you know. And even though I can't teach him a lesson about it,
Can't
it's
hit him
not
in
right
public.
for you to. Yeah. He's not old enough.
When we get home, though.
Understand.
Oh, man.
Let him have it.
Not in the middle of this grocery store, but when we get home.
You're in trouble.
Yeah.
Yeah. I do realize something that I wanted to do, been wanting to do for a long time. And I get down on one knee and
This is not my ship.
I take the ring that I've been wearing, my AC +1 ring that was given to me, or that was found from the goblin.
Indeed.
Board, right? Said, you should have this. You're too important to this group, and also you have an item that can kill me that you
There
possess.
we go.
So you should stay alive.
That's right, because I have my little necklace that can choke you out
That's
at
right.
any particular point. So you're sucking up to me right now, and you got
It's-
down on one knee because
Because I thought I keep in my shoe generally, but I forgot I was wearing it today.
Just you have to get to the level. It's
Right.
yeah, that's no problem. All right, yeah, I'm into it.
I got down on one knee for the fans. for them to see what could have been.
Right.
Let that get populated.
This ring is a simple, unadorned metal, and so Rosie begrudgingly accepts it.
I thought it had a red.
Probably not.
Just turn it around.
It's a
turn it
mood
inside.
ring. Not anymore. It loses it.
Can't just flick with the strength.
Yeah,
Flicks the stone off.
Yeah,
Goodbye.
don't need that.
Into the garbage.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So, and with that, my AC goes from 15 to 14.
Okay, and I
And
go up to
just a nice
16.
soft-
Yeah, and now I no longer
jeez.
have
Nice.
the same AC as a combatant, which I should never have had that high of an AC.
I think Kithris might be in that soft boy continuum.
Oh yeah.
He is.
He's
There's
just
a case to be made.
a
I
mountain
mean-
of pudding in the shape of a
Soft
man.
boy continuum?
Well, he's trying
a-
very hard to not care about anything. But
This brings
not-
you
it's not
closer to
working.
death, theoretically.
A little.
I knew you were the right person to give that to.
Really cheer you up.
I love the idea that maybe Kithris would just start being like, "Don't heal me,
Yeah. You know what?
Let's just see what happens.
dude. You took 15 points of charisma damage. You're like, just see where it goes.
It's like a DNR
Yeah.
order. Don't resurrect me.
Don't resurrect me."
Do not
Do
resurrect.
not resurrect. Yeah.
I love it.
It's very good.
Okay.
But yeah.
Do we have any other
Any other business?
items?
Yeah.
Is there anything else that you want to give me?
housekeeping?
Who was your letter to? Who do you write to? You can't possibly have family.
Yeah. No, it's to my sister.
Oh,
Sister.
didn't know.
Yeah, I got a sister. I got parents and a sister. And
Well, I figured you had
That's
parents.
nice.
I don't know why I
What's
find
your
that
sister's
shocking.
name?
well, we're not going to get into this.
That's enough exposition for 6 months.
No.
I have a sister.
A sister. All right.
Good enough for
Nara's
me?
backstory grew 3 times.
Yeah, that's right.
But yeah. I mean, you are in the your corporate headquarters. There are empty cake platters. You have access to your jobs if you're interested in looking over the text of those
Yeah.
with more clarity.
We should.
We have a forked path ahead of us, if I recall correctly.
Indeed.
Forked ass path, y'all.
Indeed,
Ass
we
path.
do. We can crack.
I'd be happy to read.
Yeah, but pretend Walnut's doing it.
Yeah, exactly. In Walnut's
Do it in
voice.
Walnut voice.
Well, here. Oh no, here. No, I'll just tear it.
Tight.
You shouldn't rip the thing that you made for the stream because that's also a document. You can just read it. Don't do it.
No.
Walnut hates when you tear documents.
This is part of it's a secret skill
Yeah.
in documenting.
And I want to hear how you say some of these funny words.
Oh, get ready. But it's all in character.
Oh yeah.
Oh, and
Because we're establishing that.
we know when it's wrong.
Oh yeah, that old Wally Walnuts does not read and write so well. Okay. Rob the Horde for 500 gold. The Noble Knife. I'm assuming the people that posted it. Upon the lizard folk vessel known as the Horde is a violet gem of immense size, which our patron would prefer to own. Upon acceptance of this task, secure passage and expect contact.
Okay.
Or
Or?
security for the Horde requested. Also 500 gold. Posted by the Dragon Horde's river-going House of Chance. Okay. Exclusive river-going gambling parlor demands equally tasteful protection. Wow, all right, tall order. Arrive at the Barge-right dock between the inn and Wamford for assessment. Barge-right dock between the inn and Wamford.
Mumford.
Which inn would
assessment.
that be?
Between the inn.
The inn,
Okay.
I'm going to say proper noun, but Walnut's like the big eye.
Big eye. Okay.
Okay.
Do we have any documentation on get dinar to Scala?
Oh yeah, there is that third option. These are the two jobs here, but
Okay.
the third job is, Dinar Blit'zen is to report to Scala in 1 month's time.
1 month.
1 month. There's 1 gold piece obviously on offer for that exclusive job.
Yeah.
But apparently that gold piece is to be returned to her upon
Yeah.
arrival at
Well,
Scala.
if Coriander doesn't need it.
Yeah.
So are you eager to go to Scala?
Not even a little bit.
Okay. So why on earth would we do that?
Yeah, I
Do we
thought that was a
wanna-
ways off.
We just
Yeah.
want to tear that one
We
up
got
and toss
time.
it? Or
It's a month off.
do you? Okay.
I mean,
okay.
work is work. We shouldn't turn
Yeah.
down a.
All right.
Cold piece.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, the pay's not great, and you don't want to go, so why would we do it?
I have a proposition.
Let's hear it.
What if we did security for the Horde for whatever time they determine that we need to do the security, and then after that time is done, we rob them?
Well, I was going to ask, what are the victory conditions on both of these? Can we do both?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we should do that thing. Exactly.
I would argue, though, that by planning to rob it, even if we do security beforehand, we actually are only robbing it. We're not really doing the security.
But the security doesn't say against people stealing this gem.
I assume that.
Doesn't say forever,
Yeah.
does it?
No, I
Okay.
think so.
Permanent security.
Yeah.
No, it's not a retainer situation.
Mine
This
is
is
more
a
of a
one-time fee.
philosophical thing.
Right.
Yeah.
It could be a thing where this gem is like passing through, and we have to do security until it leaves again. So we will have to both secure and steal.
Security would be the ultimate way to case the joint.
Exactly. Exactly.
What, there's a new Cathris in town?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, everybody joined Acquisition Incorporated for their own reasons, and nobody was like, I'm going to really do good for the world. This is the organization for me.
Right. That's it.
That's not this show.
We're not exactly the good guys.
We're the adventuring island of misfit toys.
Yeah. Exactly. We should definitely sign up as security and see if we can find us that violet gem. What do you think?
I agree with that. I would feel better if we knew more about one party or the other, just to contextualize it morally.
Well, we could ask.
Can we ask
Maybe it's
Prophetess if she knows anything about the noble knife?
Oh, sure. Sure. Yeah, she's not in the open room right now. She's in the back.
Okay.
But she is popping in and out back there. She's engaged in some kind of task. She walks back out to the bar and sort of looks out the window, see if anybody's coming.
Waiting for someone?
Oh.
Maybe.
I was going to ask her that.
Yeah.
Waiting
Oh.
for? Are you waiting for someone?
Audra's supposed to be back today. Sometimes there are extensions. She's in demand. Not just by me.
Well, it's like gives her a knowing nod and goes, "Well, I'm sure she'll be back soon. In the meantime, no better way to pass the time than a little light conversation. What do you know about the noble knife?"
God, I love her.
I
love Walnut.
Sometimes I really hate my character.
I love Walnut. Dawn
Hey, I see
grass.
that you're really suffering emotionally. How about my thing?
Yeah. What about the stuff that I want to talk about?
What about all the innocent people I want to murder this week?
She says, the noble knife?
The noble knife. And then she goes, noble knife.
Squirrel, tree branch. I mean, noble.
Fur,
Yeah.
maple. She says, that doesn't ring a bell. What's the context?
They want us to procure a gem from some lizard folk who run a casino.
Oh, just
She laughs. She says, I've been around for a while, and I've heard there's a lot of organizations that call themselves things like that, and typically the truth is a bit away from it.
So the knife part of the noble part.
I'm
Or the.
yeah, I'm.
Dinar's like,
Yeah. She says it's a little on the nose. That's what I would say.
okay, well,
So this is work.
So
you would say-
this is why I like Acquisitions Incorporated. I feel like Omen was really onto something with that name.
But these names you don't like. Whoever named these did a bad job.
Well, we do what it says in the name. That's true.
Do you want something gotten? Here are a group of people who can do it. That's a good name.
Let me ask you this. Do you know anything about the Dragon Horde's river-going House of Chance?
Usually it's just called the Horde.
Sure.
That's a ways away. The river they travel on isn't far east from here, but it's very hilly. It'd be hard to go straight to it. Where are you supposed to meet up?
At the, and she tries real hard, barge right dock between the inn and Wamford.
Okay, so you'll head south on the long road for a ways.
Sure. The one road.
Yeah, once it starts to turn to the east, you will pass the barge right in. The very next town is Wamford. You'll see the dock between those.
Oh. Well, easy enough.
Got it.
Thank you, Profa. And look, I'm sure we passed it easily 10 minutes.
And Profa, I didn't have my snake for a while.
What's that?
I'm trying to comfort her. I didn't have my snake for a while either. But I was so relieved when it returned to me. So, and then just like a clap to the back, like
No, but it's just
like I've made you feel better.
No, but she is accustomed, even under ordinary circumstances, to dress like she is getting ready for war. So you give her pauldron a couple good pats.
Yeah.
Clink, clink. What is
She doesn't have an answer for this.
What's Audra's favorite treat? Should we get something ready for her arrival?
She's got expensive tastes.
I can work wonders in that kitchen.
She says, well, here, I'll go back and get the recipe. And so she goes back, brings out a little, like a tiny chest, yay big, opens it up. It's full of scrolls. These are deeply enflowered scrolls.
Oh, I feel so comforted. It's like the most grandma thing I've
You know what I mean?
in-
Exactly.
Like a
No,
patina.
Yeah.
exactly.
Ooh.
No, it's just like there's egg.
I
Like the bottom of the recipe is crisp.
Yeah, there's like doilies in there.
The tradition is that like once it's gone too far and there's too many ingredients encrusting it, you fry it and you eat it.
Yeah, exactly. You just dump it all out there, and it's ready to go.
Yeah.
It's sweet. It's crisp. It's like a phyllo.
Yeah.
It's all those layers of parchment. There is a. She says there'll be something in here that she likes, but she has reached in and adjusted things a little bit so that wedding cake as is sort of like at the top, but like there's a little bit of plausible deniability that she has manipulated the chance matrix. It's just like pull out. It's just like something like one of these. She likes all these.
I see. Okay.
These are all good Audra things. You can tell she's starting to get more and more sort of flustered. Like this is a tough ass lady, but around Audra she's not. She loses a few points of AC. Let's put it that way.
Let's note that on the character sheet.
Yeah.
Okay, so Rosie notices the wedding cake and pulls it out.
And she's like, well, that's one of the.
Right.
That's one of them.
No judgment. I'm not judging. I'm
Yeah,
just reading through the recipe.
A lot of people like it. It's not just Audra. Like
It's a delicious.
I like it.
I like it. It's
too.
great. It's really good. You guys like wedding cake, right?
It's
Everybody
good.
loves wedding
It's
cake.
disgusting.
Just like, okay.
Why would you eat that? It's so sugary. And it's terrible for you.
Okay.
Ooh,
It
is?
I do think we
I gotta stop eating this.
Fuck.
I think we have everything back in that kitchen. Why don't we? Why don't I make this for Audra's arrival?
Well, there's. Do you have a? I thought you had a job.
Oh, this won't take long, and you guys can get ready without me.
I mean, I guess
Sure.
we could. I guess if we wanted to, we could go to sleep, because it's the same day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then-
do a long rest.
Yeah.
Why not a long rest?
Yeah.
Try the
Actually,
long way.
all the talk of her talking about Audra Walnut's like, yeah, I gotta go file some paperwork, and she's gonna go to her room and look at her windowsill and is like, oh, is there a message from Brahma? Is there?
Yeah.
And then she's just sitting.
Every time you come back.
Yeah, and now she's just rereading the other one.
Do you fucking have
I
it?
want to
At the
seize
ready.
you.
Of course she
The
does.
prey is seized. Yeah, that's it. I'm in my room.
So halfway through making this cake, if I may,
Yeah.
fast forward a bit, I'd like to have Rosie just casually drop the question.
Pop the question?
Not the question, but is this for any kind of special occasion? Not even making eye contact, just fussing around, mixing, bowl, checking the heat.
Well, it's a special occasion anytime she's home
Of course.
these
I can
days.
tell that, yes.
It's the cake we had on a special occasion.
I see. So this was your wedding cake.
Yeah. Yeah.
Rosie is giggling.
Yeah.
Great. Well, I hope I can do it justice. And boo, bing, bam. Boom.
Yeah.
Yeah. The rest of
And
it.
she says, Auspicia helped me make that cake.
Who's Auspicia?
So I have 3 children. I had 3 children. Amenophis, Auspicia, and Portentia. I haven't seen Portentia in a while, but she's a tough girl. Omen comes by a little more often than maybe I completely require. Auspicia died when she was a girl.
I'm sorry to hear that.
She was at the wedding. She draped the flowers.
So you have good memories of her.
Of course. Everyone does.
Good. I'm glad. I don't. That seems really personal.
Yeah, how did your daughter die?
Yeah.
My
she
grandma's
tell
always
us
asking me
that?
way too personal stuff.
So what happened?
Yeah. I mean, I
Table
think,
talk for 1 second.
Sure.
Yeah, go
Didn't
for
she
it.
tell us that when we asked her about the crypt? Didn't she? She gave us this whole backstory.
Oh, did she?
Yeah, when we first
right.
asked, because we asked her about the
yeah.
crypt,
Oh,
and
that's
she
right.
said
That's
right.
she died. Omen wouldn't let it go. Thinks there's this thing.
Yeah.
It's not.
You know, you
Thank God someone has a memory on the
you do
show.
know this info. You don't have to.
Okay.
You don't have to pry for it.
Great.
You know that there is a difference of opinion here between Prophetess Drawn and Omen Drawn
Right.
about Auspicia.
Right.
Yeah.
And out of character, I know that Omen is on a quest to bring her back to life.
He got her on ice.
Out around ice. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Exactly.
Okay.
But that is not her. That is not her perspective.
I see.
I'm
I
asleep,
see.
but I still route you.
Got him on ice. All right.
Okay. Well, we do a cake.
We do a cake.
Yeah. And it's beautifully frosted. and
We do a cake.
and it's waiting for Audra's return.
I think of it in our dreams.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you guys are having little dreams. And yeah.
She's just as it's done as perfectly frosted. She's just turning it slightly.
right, making
She's just
sure
trying to find like
angles are
she's trying to find that like awesome that angle
You're right.
that will like bridge the gap between food and art.
yeah,
Right? It's a
love
certain
it. Yeah.
certain angle.
Right.
Art.
And I want to put my arm on Prophetess and probably like the lowest part of her arm
Yeah.
because I'm very small, and say, sometimes, I think you probably know this, sometimes we lose children, but we can find children in other people and in situations that we didn't even know we could. And so I hope that you have found more people to love and nurture in your life since losing your daughter.
Yeah, she'll turn and then kneel down and hug you.
Hugs back.
That's right. Kitchen love.
And then I'm going to sleep.
That was really sweet. I didn't want to ruin it, but when you were like, looking at the cake and then going, sometimes you find children where you least expect.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's
Just
like it's the cake.
The cake opens.
Here she is.
Yeah.
And there she is. Someone's got her propped up. Everything's fine, Mom.
Marionette.
God damn it, Amy.
Sorry.
Thief.
Something similar.
That's what, yeah.
Brian and I are both, like,
You held
choking
it
on
in. You didn't even play that card.
I did. It was a thing.
It was a good moment.
Okay.
Okay.
We go to sleep.
Yeah. I used the mushroom as a pillow.
Yeah.
With what
Just
side
take him
up?
up. Yeah,
What's that up? That's
No, but,
Oh,
but it's like if you
connecting
pull it
to
out,
it.
it
Eyes. My spikes are in his eyes.
it takes a little bit.
Oh.
Like it's just like,
Ooh.
you know what I mean?
We hear it. We're like, God damn it, Denver.
I like the idea he makes fart noise. It's like little like
No, it's like a freshness seal, right?
yeah, just like a Tupperware like.
It's
But like
exactly
constantly, anytime you touch it, it's like
anywhere in there.
yeah. Well, it uses its eyes to convey. I was saying this in the tweet. It uses its eyes to convey emotion, but also like when it gets angry, it goes like.
Look and
How
droop.
it communicates like.
You're like, you know it best. So like we just see the eyes, but you know that these sounds mean certain things. Yeah.
They've worked out certain
Right.
bits of information.
Trying to sleep and he's just farting around.
Yeah,
in
so-
there.
Yeah, exactly.
Literally just like little
Oh my God.
playing with his mushroom.
No, but it is.
He won't shut up, guys. It's the mushroom.
But then there's like 5 minutes, and you're like, all right, and it's a right.
John.
Does he have a name?
Cappy.
Cappy, of course.
On the brand.
Cappy.
I like it. Well, yeah. Tell me how you want to get things bumping the next day.
Big hearty breakfast.
Yeah, nice shower.
Cap on. You leave
Protein.
after the shower.
Yeah.
Get them moist.
Get
Yeah.
'em
Gotta
moist.
keep him moist.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm.
Get the paper. Cup of
Get the
Joe.
papers. Get the papers.
Cup
Yep.
of Joe.
I'm already down, and I'm watching. Legati.
Saturday morning
morning
cartoons.
football?
Yeah.
Oh,
I said cartoons. Got a bowl of cereal.
I like it. No,
Wacky Races.
I'm watching better. I'm watching Legati just circle with his proudly with his dagger.
Yeah.
I'm like, when is he gonna get tired of it?
No, you're seeing.
having fun.
You're seeing, and he is again. There is a performative quality to the whole thing, where have you ever seen crabs?
Never.
Like,
What's that?
What?
What are those?
Tell us about
No.
these mythical D&D classic beasts.
a
Their
rumpf.
AC.
A rumpf. Have you ever seen crabs engage in dominance behavior?
Yeah,
It's fucking ridiculous.
that's so fun.
Yeah.
It's like,
Exactly. But it's just, yeah, they have the little dance, and then they got one of the claws is way too
Yeah.
big, right? And
Yeah.
it's just like, hey, motherfucker, what you want? Like,
Yeah.
the whole thing is just like this bizarre dance, and it's just like that. And then he occasionally invents new steps.
oh yeah. No, I don't. About crabs, not about Legati, but like I think I'm right or I'm misremembering. But like that huge show claw doesn't have any. Like it's too big.
It's
it can
way
be
too
strong.
big. The
This one
only
works
thing it's
still.
for is doing this fucked up dance.
Yeah.
I mean, the only thing they're for is doing that fucked up dance. Am I right?
What's it all about?
said
Welcome
it.
to Crab Talk. Yeah, on caller.
Yeah. Hey. First time.
Hey, I really love crabs.
First time crab.
Great call.
Long time
Next.
crab. First time. Listen.
Claw.
Baller.
Long time crab.
Clawler, we're done.
Clawler.
We're done. All right, now what's next?
Let's. So have we agreed though that like, do we understand whether or not the can we do both of these jobs?
Yeah, actually, we should all get on the same page. The plan is to scam them, right? Scam them good.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, let's try to do both, and if we only do one, then
We got
whatever.
2 jobs.
If we only have to do one, then we do the first one, and then we're like, yeah, we're security, and then we just steal it and leave.
Right.
If we can't cash in on both, at least
That's what
we're,
I'm thinking,
we're playing in
too.
easy mode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Question.
Yeah.
What are the general population's feelings about the lizard folk?
Lizard folk?
Yeah. Are they disliked like the drow? How does
They
drow feel
tend
about
to,
them?
yeah.
They run the
but-
government.
Yeah. They got the banks. No.
Our conspiracy.
Yeah, D&D conspiracy. I don't know how I'm supposed to top that in my life.
Time on there. Go.
It's like this.
Can't be.
Generally speaking, it wouldn't be hard to find a person who was not 100% pro lizard folk.
Okay.
generally they're not. They don't expose themselves like this. Like it isn't. There's not like this. The Horde, which you have heard of, is a successful venture.
Okay.
It's very, very well regarded, but this is not common. This is not common lizard folk behavior.
Or to ask for
Well,
security or-
exactly, indeed, and to but to engage in the broader society, they tend to be a secretive folk,
Running things from behind the
an
scenes.
ancient
Sorry.
folk. God damn it,
I'm done. That was it.
Walnut.
I'm done.
Something melt steel beams. I want to be part of this too.
Okay, yeah, all right. I don't know whether or not Cthulhu would feel a little bit like, oh, those little guys in the dark trying to step up into the light, just like I did those many years ago.
Not little guys.
Let's rob them.
Yeah, how big are they?
Yeah, big,
Real tall boys?
substantial.
Okay. Tall as this guy?
People do 9/11?
Lizard folk.
Is this table talk? Yes. Yeah. Between faking the moon landing.
Back in the game. That's ridiculous. Okay, yeah. Okay, I don't have any opinion yet.
Lizard folk. Is that what you are?
Whoa. No.
I'm just trying to figure it out.
Brim down.
Not cool.
I don't want to talk to
Not cool.
Oh
Goddamn nerds.
you. I see this as serendipitous. I see this as fortune. Like, yes, we could do both of these jobs. I'm not put off by
I'm into it.
betraying both.
I've been watching The Sunrise with Coriander.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm ready to go when y'all are.
Yeah, we're ready.
Ready?
She's
So,
hungry as hell.
what's
Cough it up.
We gotta do both these jobs if we're gonna keep this
Parks and Rec.
horse.
God damn.
Just hungry.
Money, please.
It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See if 5 does it.
Ka-ching, ka-ching, ka-ching,
She's chewing, chomping
She's
down.
just chewing.
Yeah.
Just chewing them up. Just a big mouthful.
Yeah.
Just wadding up like a lump of like a big league chew. It's just a soft gold coin, just getting worked
Have we
by
seen
these
what
maulers.
comes out? Have we seen what
Not
the
yet.
poop looks like?
Get that gold. Look, sniff around.
Yeah.
Gold turd.
They come out as bricks?
Yeah.
They did.
Ingots.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Extruded.
So, we're going to. How do we talk to both of these? Who do we talk to first?
We are going to
Split the pea?
I don't know if we need to make contact with the noble knife. I think we just gotta go get the gem.
Yeah.
So I think the thing to do is to go meet with the Dragon Horde's river going blah 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 in the barge right.
It says upon acceptance, secure passage, expect contact, doesn't it?
Well, secure passage means we gotta get on the boat, so let's go get on the boat.
Yeah. We have to secure passage on the boat.
Yeah,
and
they
then
will
I'm
make
sure they'll
contact
come up
with
to
us.
us and be all like,
Yeah.
That's right.
That's my
And you'll have your documents or kit.
How would they know if we're.
I'm gonna have the big emblazoned AI thing at all
Right.
times. And we're gonna roll up in the
You're the only one who has that, so
cart.
we're
Yeah.
okay.
She's wearing like a lot of AI stuff. No.
Yeah.
You can all buy it at the merch store.
I have loaded up the cart with pieces of wedding cake wrapped up in napkins for everyone for the ride. And I have pointed the cart south. We're ready to head down the long road.
Marvelous.
Once we get there, so now we are underway, I'm assuming.
Yes.
One
Bloom
of
Plum.
those.
So you're inside the classic scenario
Yeah.
is you have a Cthulhu and a Dinar Blit'zen
Within.
and then you asleep,
Right away.
right?
The cat he snores like this. He goes,
Like, I wake up, get in the cart, go back to sleep.
But there's never a moment where one of them is not snoring,
yes, always.
right?
I like the idea that
Syncopated.
the eyes of the, like you're sleeping, but the eyes of the mushroom are like, they act as though they can see what you're dreaming. So it's a lot of like,
Start shaking.
And it's just like you see like the round edge of the hat like sort of turn into that like Peanuts mouth, like it just like
Yeah.
a clamshell.
Serious dismay.
Yeah. But yeah, are you in your classic zone
Walnuts on top,
up top?
which is ironic.
Oh.
I get it.
Because druids are bottoms. Did you guys not see? We gotta talk about it on table
that's
talk.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
but what I was going to say was, if we have to meet with two separate parties for these two separate jobs, does it make sense that we not like are completely separated, but we just act like we don't know each other? We split into two. You interface with the lizard folk because you represent Acq Inc. And then the people who are not emblazoned with that logo could talk to the noble knife.
Maybe the folks who are generally associated with criminal underbelly.
Thiefy type people.
Yeah. Not naming any names, but
I'll go with you.
Well, see, here's the
We
thing:
only
is
really
that
need one person to make contact as a robber.
That's true.
yeah, and it should be someone shady.
yeah, and maybe a little subtle.
Yeah.
It's not subtle. I don't know
No,
what you
I-
guys are.
We're all like, you sleazeball.
I'm a paladin.
Oh,
I'm honorable.
I'll do my
Haven't you
best.
heard?
Yeah.
Haven't you? Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Like gleaming armor. I'm here to rob this place.
No one would believe you.
Just giant
Yeah.
mushroom on my
show
head.
They'll
me
never
Dust.
see it coming.
I need to see
With
the
my
blueprints.
-1 dexterity.
You
Yeah.
wouldn't believe my stealth check.
Sneak, sneak, sneak. Maybe I'll get lucky on 20s again.
The megaphone.
Anybody can.
Sneak.
Okay, so
okay.
we are past the barge right, or past the inn between the inn and Wamford.
Did you guys not want to listen to like any music on the way there?
You want to get that skull going?
No, we don't have to. We can save it for later.
All right.
Do it on the victory lap.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, yeah, we have those
It's there
wands,
though.
too.
It's
After we're coming back with 1,000
We could listen to that
gold.
confidence boost
yeah,
playlist on Spotify.
even when it's obviously even when the skull's mouth is locked, it's always trying to do a little something.
Oh yeah. Oh, for sure.
Nice.
This is your
Good
one
tell.
session warning then.
Yeah, no, thank you. I appreciate it. No, I'll give you something good.
Excellent. Do we have a...
Earth, Wind, and Fire. Nice. Got it.
Yeah, it's all dad music.
Yeah.
yacht rock?
You can actually do a lot of with the
Yeah.
mouth shut.
Well, it's ventriloquism, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, you
think
can do
about
everything.
Think of what they accomplish.
Yeah.
You could drink water and sing. I don't know what else they do.
All right. Yes. So how does this work? We roll up.
Oh, so who's going to do what?
Walnut, I think. Walnut, Dinar, and I.
It's got to be Dinar. He's so big.
Okay.
Oh, that's true. He looks
looks like a
look
bouncer.
real good.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. And you will, once we get onto the horde, then you will sneak off and make contact with the noble knife.
Yes.
Sound good?
It also, I just want to point out, I'm not naming any names or looking at anyone in particular, but it says that they demand tasteful protection.
Like a gleaming giant paladin, tasteful?
With
Or a
a-
filthy druid
With a
stinking up the joint?
Farting mushroom.
Yeah.
I anointed myself with,
Oils.
Who brags about not showering?
I didn't brag about it.
We need to have a talk.
I don't have to brag.
Well, yeah, so as you are partitioning yourselves into these groups, functional, task oriented subsections, if you will.
That's the official name for them in the document.
Yeah. Obviously, Walnut knows. You have been this far south from Red Larch before.
One.
Mm-hmm.
I know. It was at that time. It was later in the evening, of course.
Oh.
It is getting late now. It's a substantial draw away from Red Larch. It's almost going to be time for, maybe not a short rest, maybe a long rest. Why not?
Do we happen to see any kind of inns that
You
were passing along the
do.
road?
In fact, along the left, just as you are rounding a corner, you can see a sequence of torches begin to light themselves up a path that you are well familiar with.
What color are those torches?
The green flame obviously is leaping to life on the torches, and you can see that the gate is there in front. It is ready. It says the Doom Gate Inn, and then below, in the most wretched handwriting you can imagine, it says
That'd be pretty bad.
under new management.
You got close.
So close. Proud of him.
What do you mean looks close?
Yeah.
It's under new management.
I feel like with that druid writing, like this splits the difference. It's like I can read it, you can read it. It's not really letters.
All right.
All right, it's a good place as any.
Yeah, let's make a pit stop.
Yeah.
Maybe we can get free
Wonder what he
rooms.
Yeah.
did with the place.
Yeah.
So you roll up.
Perverse curiosity.
Exactly. As Coriander approaches the gate, she gives it a good firm nudge with her steel nose zone, bronze, I guess technically. It squeaks open. She pulls the cart up, and there are other carts here already, and you can hear sounds of merriment within.
Do they sound vampiric?
I don't know. How does that sound?
I don't care. It's a party, and I'm in
That's
it.
exactly it.
I'm all about this party.
Yeah.
I have fond memories of this place.
Remember the last time we did
Socially
security?
anxious.
Now we're doing it again.
Yeah.
Sunrise, sunset.
Yeah. It's funny how life works. Anyway, woo, I'm gone. I'm inside. You guys are behind me.
Walnut's struck. This is the first place that she ever saw Brahma, so.
It's true. Yeah, it's
this
true.
is a special place.
She's like looking around like as if she would be there. Like obviously she's not, but she's like, you know when you're like in a crowd and you're like, oh maybe I'll see someone.
Maybe I'll see somebody here. You're just like looking, but
Oh,
you're trying not to make me feel of
definitely.
it. Yeah.
I'm a little
Definitely.
uneasy going in just because it was weird. It felt weird about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have strong anti-feelings, but I'm like,
Yeah.
there's a lot of murder happened here.
Yeah.
It was a very gruesome scene. I'm like,
True.
I'm
There's
not saying
more-
it's haunted in.
Yeah.
yeah.
More convincing people that we didn't kill a large group than I like to have to do. So,
Hey, we got paid.
Didn't get
Paid.
Not enough.
Not enough.
I don't know.
You filed for it. I mean, that's the main thing. So, as you enter, you take in
In.
So stupid.
an incredible sight. The place is jumping. Its clientele is incredibly unique, diverse. I think is the term. There are at least 2 ghosts.
wow.
Goats? That's
No.
cool.
No,
Believe in ghosts?
from the. Do you believe in goats?
I used to think that they were just like male sheep,
Yeah,
but
just like weird dogs.
It's a whole
I don't
other
know.
thing.
Like horned dogs.
they're a whole different thing.
Indeed, hanging from the chandelier is a spider.
Like very small, regular spider
No.
like that.
No,
Very big.
a substantial size, and the light that it casts sort of shines through the abdomen, and she appears to be knitting scarves and sweaters, and whenever she completes one, she just drops it. There's a couple down there, but you can see people here with scarves on, tucking sweaters into satchels.
Wow.
This is like
No, but it-
Rosie's place.
But everything else.
This is amazing.
But the bar is open. You can see a bipedal werewolf back there working with a frustrated expression on his face.
Oh, frustrated. Okay. Gosh.
I'm at the bar.
Yeah, he has just set down a bowl of. Have you ever been fishing? Did your mom or dad ever take you
What's
fishing?
that?
Like, well, no, it's a specific fishing memory.
There's crabs there, I think.
Yeah.
Crab fishing?
Crabs. No, there's a specific fishing memory. You know how like when you buy like the live bait, it's like the little styrofoam cup, and it has like the soil in there,
Yeah,
and then
little
it's just
worms.
worms.
Yeah.
So this is a bowl, like a ceramic bowl, full of dirt and like half hot dog sized white grubs, and he has set it down in front of a giant mantis person.
I love this place.
This place is super gross.
I live here now.
yeah.
But there are 3 empty bowls right by this bowl. And the mantis man, who you may know as a thrycreen,
Yeah. I was hoping.
reaches down multiple tiers. Imagine like a beautiful wedding cake, but instead it's like bug arms.
Nice.
Is reaching out with a small pear down in front, and he just brings it up and then the mandibles go down sort of into it and like excavate the bowl. And then when they come up, there are no more grubs. There's a few wriggles. And then the muck goes back into the bowl and he sets it down and then looks up at Trevor.
Wow.
Expectant.
Wow.
Trevor says, 5 bowls is the limit. You don't drink nothing. You ain't never ordered a drink. I'm gonna show you how to drink. He reaches back, gets a bottle, makes a drink, he shakes it up real quick, drinks it like that. You put the liquid right in your craw. We're all doing it. Everybody here's doing it, except for the ghosts. They can't do it. It ain't their fault. I'm sure they would drink if they could.
God, I want to be here right now.
He looks over and sees the party having entered and smiles. And if anyone else had seen it, they would feel intimidated and maybe terrified. But you know that this many teeth is actually a good sign. Shadow Council, I invoke you. May our labors please you. We have a short break. Take advantage of the facilities, drain yourselves, and then return to us refreshed for the rest of the C team. Thank you so much.
I absorbed.
Hello, I'm Jeffrey K. Horkins, and this is Test C Teams. Cthulhu is drawing the Malus symbol over and over again, which I know is not okay.
No,
And now we're gonna fight.
Yeah, for real.
Oh, this is like my side of the cockpit, because my focus did consume 3 daggers. That's how I know, is there's 3 of them.
Nice.
It's 3, the infestation is 3 daggers strong, so I gotta figure out how to.
Yeah, well, when it gets to
those out.
7.
Mila's gonna eat
That's
that.
Number.
That's pro tier. He looks over at you, massive, wolven smile, and the front door opens to the Doomgate Inn too hard. It's opened with tremendous gale force.
Look over.
And then you see a creature become as small as it can and then scoot themselves, basically birthing themselves through this doorway. And then when they come out on the other side, they unfold to their full height. You see a massive, hairy, feathered, beaked creature.
Oh, God.
And the room erupts, and everyone, including Trevor, says, "Bleth!" And then this beast raises its sort of wingy paws and says, "Hoo!" and just shambles through. It's holding out a paw. Hands are hitting paws, wings, whatever you got. He's ready to give it to you. It's 100% love from Bleth.
Nice.
Is this one of them, the Birdmen?
Eric Acra?
Yeah.
Yeah. Some of those?
No. It's like a massive bipedal owl.
Oh.
Huh.
Nice.
This might be one of Rosie's things.
Yeah. No, it's like on the list.
Yeah, it's just like got a weird bucket list.
Called an avian.
Yeah.
An avian?
Thing.
In the fur community.
Oh, I see.
It came up
Or a
again.
feathery.
I think Rosie straddles
Feathery?
Moving on.
the lines.
Yeah, like a scaly.
Yeah, I know about scaly.
Bleth.
Feathery?
We'll talk about it in table
Yeah.
talk.
How tall is Bleth?
Bleth is about 8.5, 9 feet tall.
Okay, and I'm 3.5 feet tall.
That's a tree you could climb.
Yeah.
I'd drink out of that tall glass of water.
A tall glass of avian bird water.
Kick that bird out of the nest. I don't know.
There's got to be some kind of a bird thing. But
Bleth isn't a name, though.
but Trevor emerges. He doesn't have time to be frustrated or annoyed by this insectoid grub feaster. Not when friends are in. So he explodes from behind the bar, comes around, he's putting the paws out, he's shaking hands. He's like, "How are you? What you been doing?" "I'm running the Doomgate Inn."
We see it.
You're doing a great job. This place looks awesome.
Yeah, look at all my friends. Look at all my new friends.
This is
Wow.
this is way cooler than before. Way cooler than before.
Yeah, I'll say those vampires. That's the only rule we have. No vampires.
It's a good rule.
It was a problem early on, but we worked through it. New policy. It's a vampire-free establishment.
Nice.
Figured we cleared them all out last time.
Real vampires. Cleared them right out.
Yeah.
All over.
Where are the
Definitely
police?
real.
There's no cops around.
He's
right?
like, how much do you want to know?
God.
No, you know what?
Nope.
You know,
How about I buy you a drink?
we're not wanted, are we?
By me.
Oh,
Big hug. Puts it right down there. Yep. Okay. Good.
I got the arm like that. Like, okay.
It's like you have that sort of like buffer. That sort of that werewolf buffer.
Classic.
You see a dog walk out of the swinging door back from the larder, smoking a pipe.
Who walks
Guys,
up
I
to the
think we're
bar.
back on that mushroom trip again.
Is this your doing?
You naughty boy.
Oh, Cappy.
Love ya.
I want to say hi to that dog. Hey, dog.
Sure.
Who's a good boy?
Yeah. Are you a good boy?
Yeah. He looks up
Yeah.
and he has like the dog. You know that sort of like smile pant.
Yeah.
That they have. He can do the smile pant, but he can just sort of adjust the pipe so it's off to the side.
Nice.
He's ready. He doesn't appear like a regular dog. He can hear but doesn't communicate. It seems like
What you packing in that pipe?
Take it easy, Rosie.
Jeez, wow, we just got here.
It's a party, and I party hard.
We're working tomorrow.
Trolling for drugs already. Right.
this party went downhill.
Are you holding?
He doesn't understand. He's just like he's waiting for the scritch.
All right, I scritch him. Sorry,
wanna,
but you had drugs.
Does that buy me a bump?
Trying to get high off my dogs.
Okay, so Rosie's like not with the group anymore.
No,
like we're like,
she's
where's
like, yeah.
Rosie has found like her crew.
Yeah.
And it's dogs. It's high dogs.
Hi, dogs.
And
Hi,
Alza
dogs. Giant
loves that.
owls.
Yeah.
Big ass owls.
Big ass
I want
owls.
to check out the scarves.
Yeah, I definitely want a scarf.
I want a scarf. I want to go look at the scarves.
Yeah, grab them. There's you look over the pile that was there at the bottom is gone. So they must cycle pretty fast. But as you look up, you can see a scarf. A light, wholesome, silken scarf drops down from the chandelier
Oh.
and sort of snakes through the air on unseen currents and hits the ground.
How big is it?
I might come over with you.
Mascots?
Yeah.
So it's like a winter scarf.
I gotta be like, hey, mommy, I need a bigger one.
Yeah, but
Does it have any?
you hear a weird sound from up there, and you can see that you think that she might be working on something for Bleth. It's like it's a gigantic, almost tent-like sweater. You might be able to wear it over your armor, which would be tasteful.
Yeah.
But you may not be the intended audience for this product.
I'm working on
There might be a demographic mismatch.
Can
Right.
I examine the scarf. Is there any? Does it do anything?
Examine.
Do I get anything? Yeah, enhance. Enhance.
What quadrant?
This scarf. Mostly the scarf area.
Check right.
The scarful region.
Yeah.
No, if you wanted to take some time, hand it over to Cathris.
Well, I'm just
Later
like,
on,
are any boons or banes? No. And I'm like, dumb. Just throw it down. Just do anything.
I take it immediately.
Yeah, so you try to interrogate the scarf. That's
I'm like,
what
I
we've
don't
done.
feel any stronger. Dumb.
With your hat. And then you take the scarf. And then you do that look.
So good.
Yeah.
Now the sun hat will never fly off.
Yeah.
Never again.
Keep it for
I
that.
just throw
But
it
I
in
take
your
that
face.
scarf because I want to get a good whiff of that fresh silk.
Fresh silk from the
Because
deep.
there's so much of. I'm so used to that from my
That's
childhood.
normal.
Yeah.
It's like when you were walking to
Puff and spids.
when you were walking to drow school.
Yeah.
As a young man, your mother might have tied something, right around this,
Oh yeah.
right around that neck zone.
Laid your clothes out for you?
Probably a lot of spider silk there too.
Yeah, yeah.
Just garlands of it around my town.
Yeah. So it's a porous bar. People are passing into it, securing product.
Speaking of porous,
Yeah.
pour us one. 'cause that means-
Nah. Anyway, you villain, you go to jail. That's why you can't come to a game in the future, and not for the actual reason.
You're gone next week.
it's
and
a-
from the night.
It's a punishment,
You're grounded.
and from my heart. So, but you can see like down at the very end, in shame and decrepitude, you can see a man. It's hard to say. The raiment is like the sort of thing that you would bury someone in.
Wow. That's,
Yeah, yeah.
Got
It's
real
a-
dressed up for the occasion.
Yeah.
yeah, it's like a lot
You get all
of.
excited, like, ooh.
Yeah, it's there's some tatters.
Missed the memo.
No, exactly. Like it's not 100%. I mean, you think that it would have been nice a long time ago, like a long time ago, and this entity is way into his cups down at the end of the bar.
I'm not pay a visit to him. He's close to me. This is not like a weird
No.
spider. Oh, way over
No,
there.
no.
That
Like,
thing.
the reality is that there's he is where there is space.
Oh, okay.
He's moved down to the end.
Okay. What are you drinking, friend? Lots of this? Time for. I'll also have one. I don't know.
Trevor overhears this, and he is one of these Nexus people. He is one of these joiner people. He
Connector.
He makes love connections, and he says, "Have you ever ordered a drink in a bar?
I've seen it done.
I've read about it.
I've read
Why
about
do
it.
people keep coming to the bar that don't know it's business?"
I mean, I realize that it is a business.
Talking to you, Kachik Cha. Talking to you.
Writing it down.
Yes. What's popular here? What do people like to drink?
Alcohol.
Is that the only variant?
It's a big part of what I serve you.
I'll have one. I say magnanimously.
Excellent. Thank you. He goes back, makes a curatorial selection for a neophyte imbiberist, produces a glass for you and for your companion, brings them down, sets them down, says, "Cthristraub, this is this name I have on my sheet of paper."
What?
No,
not there.
I got it.
Trevor.
No, I got it. He says, "This is Conundrus the Ever-Living."
Oh.
Ooh, that's not for you.
That sounds like a nightmare.
Sounds like
Boy.
something Chris doesn't like.
What's that like?
Sucks.
God, I can only imagine.
Yeah.
What have you?
Yeah, I don't have to imagine it.
Have you tried everything?
Well, it's my fault.
Oh no, that's the worst kind.
Yeah, I mean, I cast the spell, and now I don't know how to uncast it. And I put the time in.
No, it looks like it.
Yeah. No,
You
it's a
look-
real pain
you
in
look
the ass.
near death. Like
Yeah.
you're so close.
Oh yeah. Oh, listen, and it's not for lack of trying.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Heard that.
Yeah. I got problems.
Already like an expert. Oh yeah. I tell you.
Yeah, tough racket.
Yeah. It's just yeah. Well, now I know we just met. But now, do you know what a phylactery is?
Oh yeah. Chris doesn't remember, but
Yeah.
Chris probably does.
Yeah. He says, "Well, I lost it at dice. I lost my phylactery." You see Trevor go over. He adjusts his little bellhop hat, and he says, "I told you, Conundrus, should put a bell on that phylactery."
Do it. Where'd you happen to lose it?
He points a crooked, bony thumb and just points behind him. You look behind, and you see what
huge
looks
dice
like
monster.
a dice beast.
Whoa.
You see the dice monger.
Just studded with them.
Yeah, exactly.
roll me.
Yeah, he's like, oh, the dice. Yeah, it's like, could the dice monger make a dice so big he couldn't roll it?
Yeah.
That's
Right.
That's the question. No one will ever
Right?
know.
You see what looks like a ghost seated in a chair, inexplicably. There's no real reason to sit on the chair. Seated across from a skeleton, an animated skeleton. And they appear to be just talking to one another idly. Let me get a perception roll from you.
Sure. I'll use this lovely die. Oh, what a rotten roll. What am I?
It's
what am
probably
I
the
even at?
alcohol getting to you.
Yeah, exactly.
I downed the whole thing. Yeah, so that's a. I don't even know. It's trash, is what it is.
It's
What
a
is that
filth.
roll? Give it to me. I don't
It's a
add
filth.
this whole number. That doesn't make sense.
No.
This number.
That one.
I can't even tell what a skeleton looks like.
Exactly.
No, I can look at its mouth and I'm
it's
like,
definitely-
I'll read lips, but all I see is.
Doesn't have lips.
No, there's something odd. I mean, the conversation that they're having does sound odd. It sounds a little strange. Does anybody else want to take a gander at this scenario?
Sure.
Is there anybody between us, or is it just like a straight shot?
It's a straight shot.
Oh, okay. Woo!
That's a natural 20.
Yeah. So when the spider drops its massive sweater, and it sort of sails down like a leaf, it shifts itself on the chandelier, and you can see just for a split second the contours around these two illuminated. So they are seated inside of a transparent cube that shudders and wobbles slightly in position.
Okay, I'm gonna tap on it. And nothing happened?
Yeah. It reacts like it's being tickled.
Ah.
It sort of pulls away a little bit, and it hurts the tip of your finger. Like it doesn't
Okay.
feel good.
Can
20
you guys,
points of damage.
Can you, say-
Yeah, you're annihilated.
I'm dead. Can you guys see when I tap on this? Can they see?
Yeah.
the thing?
When she draws your
ripple.
attention, to it, you can see it immediately. They are suspended, like some kind of, like Easter treat. Like imagine a depraved grandmother
Yeah.
making a doom treat for the devil.
Yeah.
Okay.
What do you put in
With
there?
you so far?
So the cinnamon cake from before, got it.
Yeah, exactly. But imagine the polar opposite of a cinnamon cake. It's full of skeletons and ghosts.
Some sort of pie?
Yeah,
Is it like one of those
Cronut? Is a pie the opposite?
Like the jelly with the shark
a
bites?
Jello salad?
Yes.
Like a horrible Jello
yeah,
salad?
yeah, a demonic Jello salad,
Okay.
full of odds and ends.
Okay.
Here's a boot. Here is something else, and you can
like a
also see.
gelatinous cube?
Yeah, yes,
I see.
that is exactly what it is. That's a
Okay.
great term for it.
Thank you.
Let's call it that from now on.
Yeah.
We'll just go with that.
Yeah, you see between them on the table, you see an urn that is more or less nondescript, but they appear to be impressed with it, and they occasionally look over at your drinking companion, and then they look back and they literally high five over this urn. They literally do that.
They really do.
Not figuratively.
the ghost too,
The ghost goes right through, though, right?
No, they have worked this out ahead of time.
or like they both stop at.
Yeah.
where it should happen.
It's like
amazing.
you don't know how long it took them to practice this feat, but a ghost and a skeleton can high five.
Wow.
Now we know.
What's
Yeah.
it be? I have one.
May the Lord open.
You will believe.
I was gonna say that's my youth ministry. Let me tell you, some amazing things are possible. I ask Conundrus, how did they get the cube the membrane's so clean. It's probably the cleanest one I've ever seen. I didn't even see it right away.
It's all acid. He looks back. It's like a acid monster.
But even
It stays pretty clean in there.
But it's still as well. Even the suspension is pretty tight.
I'm glad that you like it.
The cubes where I'm from are disgusting. Like you can tell. You
Yeah.
can tell that they're not well maintained.
Yeah. Well, let's talk about this cube some more.
So they played a game with you. You lost.
Yeah.
What do they want with it? What do they
I
get
think
out
they
of that?
want me not to have it.
Do they do this every night? Like, you've been alive for,
It-
it looks like a long, long time.
It has happened more than once.
So your factory is inside the urn? I ask him.
In case it wasn't clear.
It's like no sound has been produced at all.
Is there a way that we could win back your phylactery, friend?
If you wanna play against them,
Do we
if you wanna bet against these characters,
What if we
he
were,
waves it. Ne'er-do-wells.
What if we did get this back for you? What's in it for us?
Well, he's got other stuff in there.
Okay. Like, I
Well,
see a boot.
let's take a look.
Okay.
Acid.
He pushes back and walks over, and in the same way that you might look in the glass window of a shop, he sort of peruses the treasure offer that is established here. And as he gets close, you see the skeleton and the ghost both look at him, and they're like, "Hey, back off." He says, "Shut up, Proust." And he goes around the corner. The skeleton doesn't say anything. He looks around the corner and he's like, "Yeah, okay. I see. Looks like there's a lute in there.
Not like a lute, like an instrument, not like a
Like an instrument. Yeah,
There's a lute.
yeah,
One loot.
yeah." He's like,
A loot of what?
he's like, lock it. Goes around the back corner, gets the 3/4 view. Says, "I see some gems." And he's like,
What color are they?
"I don't. Green flame."
No, I really wanted to know
Great.
if one was violet. We could do
Just
switcheroo.
They might know the difference.
Nice. So he's looking around in there, and he's like, I don't trust myself. I don't trust myself to get this back from him. I don't have a good history playing dice against Proust.
What do you got to lose?
Well, the last thing I do have,
Your dignity.
they won't play for that.
Your underpants.
Don't think I haven't tried.
Your underpants.
Yeah.
What's the last
What
thing
do
you
you
have?
got, friend?
He sighs, and he removes. It looks like almost like a papal, sort of conical hat. Takes it off. The hair comes with. It goes over here. Sets it on the. He sets it on the bar. Tara says, "God damn it!" And he's just wiping around it like every square inch he can possibly clean. And he removes a gold chain with an Ankh-like symbol on the face of it. And he says, "I will loan this to you if you can get that urn back."
I think I look fine to play their game. I mean, they don't look great in there. What?
Do you want to try it?
I mean, I guess.
He's like,
Maybe our luckiest person should try it.
yeah.
What's it gonna do? Kill me?
Do you have any kind of like turn undead spells, Paladin?
Turn undead?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
What about not be undead anymore? Not like turn into undead, but get rid of.
I can
Yeah.
detect them. And it's going crazy right now.
Yeah. It's going wild. I had to turn it off.
I do think that maybe somebody that can't roll one.
Yeah,
Should
so
do it.
that's what I was
That's
saying.
like, you're like,
Understood.
lucky is.
Got it. I do have that.
I was trying to be coy.
Okay.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I got it.
All right.
I don't
like to fish.
I'll take that chain.
Right.
Does it have any special properties, powers before I put this thing on?
Oh,
Do
yeah.
I get cursed to be ever living? Is that what's going on?
Not cursed. Not cursed.
As you put it on, you have to say unks.
It's a sort of semantic difference, really. What's going to happen when I put this on?
Curse is strong.
It'll be fine.
Hokey doke.
Fine. Air quotes.
Bottoms up. Rose
All right.
puts it on.
All right. And he says, do they play giants and halflings in the monastery?
Yes, they do. I know every rule.
Oh
That is one for each of us.
my God.
Yeah.
We gotta learn a game.
Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't be scared. There ain't nothing to worry
We have
about.
to-
Oh, it's
Explain.
Pinochle. I got it.
Oh.
It's not. I don't.
No.
Like,
All right. He's like, listen. And he reaches into his own rib cage and pulls out a few ancient dice and he says, I can teach you how to play before you go in there.
Okay.
Okay.
That'd be great. Thank you.
Okay. All right.
I'm having fun already.
This is crazy.
All right.
This is so awesome.
You have played it?
Refresh me.
It's important if you haven't played it.
It's been a long time.
I
Go
can
ahead.
give the necklace to Bleth.
I
Have her use those big paws.
Friend, I've never played. I would love to see a
yeah.
demo
Let's
of this game.
let's go ahead and get some rules.
All right.
Bleth and I have business later.
You are the halflings. Plural.
Right. Okay.
But you're also the halflings in the game.
Okay.
You have 2 halflings. Those are your dice.
These are my halflings.
Those are your halflings.
Okay.
I have the giant.
Okay.
Your halflings have 6 sides.
Right.
The giant has 10 sides.
Right.
Okay?
Yes.
With you so far?
Yes.
If the giant rolls a 1, think of 1 through 10 as the giant's body,
Okay.
right? Your halflings have to try to hit my knee.
Okay.
That's how you win.
All right.
But if I ever roll a 1, you lose.
Oh.
That's called the kick.
Okay.
Okay? Well, I'm going to roll the dice. For example, this time I got a 1.
Okay.
That would kick you. You would
I
lose.
automatically lose.
Automatically lose.
Okay.
Now, that was also a 1. Let me try again. Let me get a different dice. A 2.
Okay.
This is great.
Great.
All you have to do, halfling,
Yeah.
is roll higher than a 2 on 2 dice.
So is that a 3 or higher or a 2 or higher?
It could be a 2.
Okay, it can be a 2. Okay. Seems highly likely.
On both of them. though.
Oh, on both dice.
That's right.
Okay, so I got
Okay, not
double
bad.
3s.
6. Now, in this case, you would win. Now, because I rolled a 2,
Yeah.
knees that are set at 2 or 3 pay 1 to 1. So if you gave me 100 gold,
Right.
now you'd have 200 gold,
I see.
right?
Okay.
If the knee is 4 to 6, that pays 2 to 1.
Okay.
If the knee is 7 to 9, that pays 3 to 1. And if the knee is 10, God help you,
Yeah.
because that's very hard to roll on 2 halflings.
That does seem impossible to roll.
It is very hard, but it does pay 5 to 1.
Okay.
Now, there is something else.
Okay.
If you roll higher than I can roll on a d10, on my 10-sided dice here, the giant,
Right.
11 or 12, that's the maw. The giant eats you up.
Okay.
Oh, you went too high.
Okay.
Now, there's one more rule that you need to know,
Right.
okay? If you hit the knee exactly, you can double your bet, take your dice, split them into 2, and roll 1 additional dice for each one,
Interesting.
and try to get your money that way.
Okay. Fun.
All right?
And I may split a second time if I wish to become legendary.
If you wish to become legendary, yes, you can split the dice again if you hit the knee again.
Wow.
Okay.
What about a third time?
Yes.
4th?
It's unlikely. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
Now, to be very clear, I want to make sure it's not that if the knee is 2, I don't have to roll like both. This is a 6. Yeah.
Indeed.
Not 2 3s.
No.
You said something
no.
about
If your value, add up your halflings.
Right,
If
so-
they are higher than that D10,
This would also be fine.
I
you
misread.
win.
Okay.
You win. Now,
Great.
there's also one more rule.
Okay.
If you roll 2 1s,
Yeah.
a snake scares away the giant.
Okay.
Okay? You keep your bets, everybody starts over.
Okay.
Push.
Okay.
You ready to try your luck?
Sure. Are we all playing?
No, gambling is a sick addiction of the civilized world.
Yeah.
I could not agree more. Let's roll some bones.
Okay. Let's see, this will be easier.
Whoa, we can peer behind the veil.
Don't look at my shit.
I'm looking.
Oh, I see
looking.
graph paper.
Shit looker. No. Are you ready?
No pants.
Is that the song?
Yeah. Whoa.
Shit, look up.
The giant rolls a
Yeah.
The giant rolls a 2.
2 again.
Okay. Ooh.
Okay.
And I have rolled a 6.
All right. In this case, you win that game.
Okay.
1 to 1, so whatever you bet, you get that back.
Okay.
Exactly right.
Now, I'm not placing bets, except I want the phylactery, correct?
Exactly.
So what do
exactly.
I have to place?
In there, gold doesn't last long,
Sure.
so they just like things. It's like a little museum for them.
Okay.
They just want you to bring in things. So people come in and bet objects.
Okay.
We got a lot of garbage in the cart.
Teeth. Give them your teeth. Like 1 tooth at a time.
Yeah. No, I got that for show.
All right. Here, let's do a couple more practice
Okay,
games.
okay.
We'll get you ready for Proust. Okay.
Okay. Sounds good.
What does a skeleton need?
3?
Eyeballs.
Yeah, all right.
Feeling good about that. That's a 9.
Hot.
Okay. Okay. So that
Still-
would pay
still
1 to 1.
1.
Yep.
Indeed.
All right. That's a 4. Okay.
You never know
This will
when.
pay 2 to 1 if you
That's
Pay 2
right.
to 1.
That's
Okay.
right. Now
Nice.
you
Okay.
never know when you're going to need to know giants and halflings.
That's true.
You never know when you might need to know it.
And now we know it.
There's places where people
don't know,
use
now you
this
know.
to solve all kinds of problems.
I'm so glad we know.
Have you ever heard of pickpocket?
I don't think so. No.
Pickpocket's a Thieves Guild game.
Right.
Same dice, slightly different rules, better odds for the house. Generally speaking, people think of giants and halflings as a friendly game.
okay.
It's not friendly this time,
Proust.
but
I'm getting into
it is.
Fucking Proust.
Hate that guy.
But generally speaking, it's played among friends.
Okay.
a 10.
So that's a 10.
So if you
God
beat
help me.
this,
Big money.
Big money.
But I have to roll exactly a 10 because if
Yeah.
I roll an 11 or 12, then I get eaten.
Or
Indeed.
two 1s, it'll push, so at least
At
you'll
least
get
Okay,
you're not,
okay,
At least
all right.
you're still in it.
Nope.
Yeah. 2 1s is the way the snake,
Yeah.
right?
Goodness gracious. Okay.
Okay. Let's see. You got
I'm sweating.
you got the necklace.
Got the necklace, whatever
You
that
got
means.
you got the dice. You want to bring my dice in with you?
Yeah, I'm feeling good about these.
Actually, don't take my dice in. Those are the dice that have got me in trouble all these other times.
Okay.
Try these other dice.
Okay. I taste
All we
them.
need is to give you.
my dice?
We need to get you a fifth of a phylactery. You hit that big money, and we got it.
That's
You get it
true.
back.
So what I have on
Yeah,
my
just the
person,
lid.
Yeah.
it does seem like it might interest people who might be obsessed with the phylactery.
Yeah.
as
So,
a-
I was gonna say, so what all do you have with you going in here?
I have.
You got all kinds of weird shit. You got eyeball jars.
Yeah, I think my eyeballs seems like it might be the thing that they like the most.
It might be.
I got a health potion.
Give them that
We
talking
have a
skull.
we have a writ for the delivery of a statue of a nude man
Oh, that's right. A heavy statue of.
that has and his prominent buttocks.
Wait, haven't we put that in our base?
It's in our but we would have it delivered.
We have it shipped.
Yeah,
Give him
I
the-
drew it many times.
Can you give him the skull?
the skull.
Singing Skull's another
Singing
one.
skulls.
Skull.
So there could be a situation where you. There should be a situation where you have to constantly go out to the cart
Yeah.
and get
running-
things to
running
bring
back
in.
and
What
forth.
else we got? I got this horse.
Got a metal
yeah.
horse.
Oh,
That
we
one
got the
was
box
all-
of wands.
A box of wands.
Box
We
of
also have a
wands.
vial of undetermined oil.
All right.
Way to go, hordes person.
Yeah.
I got.
Can we just like grab all this shit from the cart and pile it up?
What do you like? We're holding it from the outside. You like this?
Yeah, we got all kinds of good stuff.
Are you gonna do a disadvantage on any of these while we're gambling?
Who knows?
So can you
Jesus.
use lucky if you roll a 1?
Well, if
I'm going to say, because ones have specific rules.
Yeah.
In this, so it's a double one, obviously, means snake and push.
Right.
But if she rolled a single one, I would say, why not?
Okay.
I think that's cool and fun,
All
right?
good, yeah.
Love it.
Now, and if you wanted to use an advantage roll that has been granted to you by the Shadow Council, their power is immense.
Okay.
Even down to, manipulating when dice were manufactured out of what materials by who,
Jeez. Okay.
Possible.
right?
Yeah.
So Proust and his associate
Right.
have been watching this instruction
Sure.
with some predatory interest. He says, "Oh, are we a part of this conversation? Did anybody ask us if we wanted to play Giants and Halflings?
Do you?
A lot.
Okay.
Please come in."
All right.
And you can see that in the middle of the gelatinous cube, it makes a void for you. So it pushes itself out gelatinously, and the rest of the volume slightly increases, and there is a little hollow, the size of a halfling, and a corner of the table to play on.
And I'm like, well, good luck. Do you want me to just Misty step in and take it?
I'll give you the signal, which is going to be this. Just in case.
You do that all the time.
I know. I'll do it longer.
Let's just choke him.
You've done it for them.
Choke you really good.
Oh, just a tug.
Just a tug.
I'll do it way longer.
Here's the problem, though. Misty Step only works. I only do it one time, so it's probably not ideal if I jump in.
Well, we'll take it as we get it. Don't worry.
What are you guys talking about?
Just some strategy.
Just some luck.
Yep.
Are we playing fucking Giants and Halflings or what?
I don't know.
Dude, Proust, you could stand to chill out a little bit.
Seriously.
God.
Don't let me down.
He's like, Proust. He's like, you're in my house now.
Okay.
Hey, why the non-face?
Yeah, you guys have to deliver burns to take them down
The sick ass
from outside.
Sick ass burns.
Any of this.
So you have
So
a wooden.
sorry.
You have the little corner of the table.
Okay.
And he says, "What's your bet?"
I have this extremely mysterious jar of eyeballs that I've been carrying around for I don't know how long. It's definitely got some kind of like necromantic power to it, and I know that the first one that I saw when we broke it open turned into a giant monster. So, been holding on to this one.
His bony companion goes,
I know it's very funny.
and so Proust looks over and sort of cocks an eye at his friend, and his friend goes,
All right, so that's what I got.
right. So you can just like set it in the air.
In the air and it floats next to me. So let me just be clear about the terms of this bet. If I win at 1-1, that gives me my jar of eyeballs and this phylactery. Is that the
what's on
deal?
the table?
Yeah. What is the payout?
Yes.
Okay, great.
Oh, so
Just a 1-to-1?
forward or?
Friendly games aren't like the coin odds.
Okay.
I see. Okay. All right. So my jar of eyeballs against your unremarkable phylactery.
Do we get to pick who is the house?
What do you mean?
No, he's the house.
Yeah, I'm assuming.
Proust
yeah.
is the house.
Yeah.
All right.
In his house.
Do you guys want to bet on the game?
All right. Yeah. You got the side bets though. It's like you're hungry. Jump in. No, I mean there's other people
side
here.
action.
No, there's all kinds of people are intrigued by this. You get the impression that people watch this cube like television around here.
Dude, Walnut's like just chowing down on one of those grubs.
Yeah.
Like, it's disgusting.
Just straight up, just steady grubbing. Yeah. And he can keep them coming too. You can see that he has like a brazier, like an emptied out brazier, but it's just full of soil and grubs.
Oh, yeah.
And he just scoops them up in a bowl and sets them out.
Yeah.
It's the peanut.
Like that
Yeah,
gift eating popcorn.
Yeah, I'm gonna take side action.
All right,
Nice.
here.
Throw down
Nice.
50 gold.
Whoa.
Oh, Denar's a problem.
Right
I was
outside.
like,
Who
this is what I'm talking about.
wants some? Oh, my girl.
Nice.
Any takers?
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm loving it.
Gotta feed that horse.
Gotta feed that horse.
Everyone's like, what's that mean? Is that a thing? Is that a term?
Is that are you the horse?
Yeah, I don't understand that.
He's got a hungry horse.
Daddy got a hungry horse. Gotta feed that horse.
Is your dad the horse? Who's the horse? Anyway, so you can you slap down 50 on a table near the action, and no one joins in. You'd see people like sort of standing close and then moving back, and then they look up, and on a strand of silk in a little pouch, it hits the table in front of you, with a clink.
Wow.
This bet's got legs.
Yeah.
I love it.
I'll see myself.
All right, here. Something terrible happened to my device, Emily. It wanted to update itself. This is a classic problem for me.
These crimes.
It's fine. No, it's fine. Now, are you ready?
Yeah. Are you gonna take Are you gonna give me disadvantage?
No.
Are you gonna let me roll this for real?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, we're gonna.
All right.
You gotta call it first, isn't it? Always like,
All right.
The tablet.
Let's do this.
Yeah, exactly. No, I take triple disadvantage.
I am giving my most intimidating stare to Proust. Mm-hmm. I don't know if it's working because he's a ghost. And
He is 100%
featureless.
He is 100% ghosty.
Okay. Here's it. This is my mean look.
Yeah, exactly. So he brings his hand back into the gelatinous core of this thing, shakes it slowly, and then you see it cast out through the liquid. Oh, this is exactly what I need.
We were haunted.
3.
Hot roll.
Three, huh?
It's very good.
I'd say
Three, huh?
It goes more like a shade.
Damn.
Push.
Push. It's a push. It's the
not.
You're gonna cause this real. Bruce says, the fucking snake.
Fucking snake. Now, since I am lucky, can I choose to reroll the snake? Or do I
No,
need to stick with the snake?
Ryan was very thoughtful
Okay.
and correct. On the snake we push,
That snake
but
we
if you have a
keep it.
single one,
Got it.
you can re-roll it.
Just
Yeah.
checking.
Because
All right.
Lucky doesn't say re-roll all ones forever.
Yeah.
It just says re-roll ones on an attack.
Right.
All right.
I don't need this.
All right.
I didn't do anything. That was Ryan.
That was,
Look, it's
I was
good
doing
drama.
that.
It's
Dinner's
good.
anxiety.
Who's Ryan?
I'm going to
Sorry.
call that a warm-up round.
Yeah, exactly.
Now we both know what we're working
warm up round.
Yeah,
He's
right.
he's shaking it with this. He brings it back in, shakes it. He's doing some sigil in the air.
hey, whoa.
Then he stops. He says, hey, you come here. No. And then he thinks the better of it. Changes hands. Right?
Now you got it.
Fucking cheater. It's a 2, huh?
It's a 2. And he just pounds the table just behind me, just like, and you can see it go.
Yeah. You're a ghost, man. Doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
Like a 9.
He says, God damn it. He says, the urn is stupid anyway.
I agree.
It's a stupid urn.
Yeah, you can.
You can have that urn. I've got other stuff.
What? I'll take the urn. Let me just take my urn and my jar of eyeballs. I'll be right back. Take them out. Hordes person. Back in. What you got?
He's like,
No, we're done with the. Oh,
yeah, exactly. He's like, sort of like moving around in the stuff, just like taking things, like pushing them out of the way. They sort of float for a little ways.
Yeah.
Never, if they ever hit the edge of the gelatin, they stop against the membrane and come back in a little bit. He's around. He's like, this. And he reaches out, and then in the muck, grabs from inside of the boot a chain that comes out with a silver locket at the end. And he brings it out, and he says, she's trapped in there. I don't know how. I can't fix it. I can't get her out.
Who?
Her. And he opens it up.
no, I'm joking.
Yeah.
What do I see?
You see a girl
Okay.
inside the locket.
Just a girl. Just some random girl.
Yeah, yeah. And when it opens up, she looks at you and like as a new person, like without recognition.
Right.
And with a piteous gaze.
Oh God.
She like, there's a membrane, there's like a wall.
No. She just looks up, like you imagine that you're like just looking at a mirror.
Oh, it's just like,
Okay.
but she's aware. Wow.
I don't know,
Wow.
like what. Rosie can't leave a small child in
No,
danger.
now Walnut's into it. Now she's like, now she's like on the edge. She's like, I don't know what the bet at all, right?
Get out.
No, and Pris is like, I didn't do it. It's not my fault. I don't know how it happened. There's a lot of shit in here.
Where did you get this?
Listen. That's my skeleton.
Yeah.
I'm the ghost.
Yeah.
Sure.
We died in here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're not the only ones.
Okay.
There's a bunch of shit in here.
Okay.
Well, a tiny rocket, that's worth like 3 of these eyeballs. Who cares?
Yeah.
We'll cup them and throw them in.
We shouldn't be betting for this. We should be reporting them to the authorities.
I was gonna say, like,
Yeah.
you acknowledge this is messed up, right?
It's a kidnapping.
Small thought. We're
Let's
not.
bet on a tortured child.
Let's definitely do that. We're not the most popular with the police in this particular zone, so I think we probably don't have that option.
It's the sound of the police.
Rosie is sort of unable to not help a child, and even if it's a tortured like maniac who's presenting as a child, she just doesn't have that.
She doesn't have that organ.
Yeah, she doesn't.
Whatever would
she can't-
cause her to
she's
separate
like,
those two things.
Okay, sure. Draw our eyeballs again. Is that a fair trade?
No.
Okay.
Oh.
All right.
What else you got?
With that oil.
We got this oil.
That's not gonna do
Oil? What's the oil?
It's really good.
Truffle oil?
It's a vial of oil
And it's
from
vile.
okay.
Do we still have a health potion?
Yeah, you have the metal.
I do have one.
The sugar.
I have one
Okay,
left. It's
okay.
He's like, you think
Potion?
he says, a health potion ain't gonna fix what I got, lady.
Yeah, but you could have
Oh,
a
it's
cool
not a health.
metal skeleton.
It's not a health
It's true.
potion.
Metal
No,
skeleton. It
sell
actually
You
is
don't
a
know
metal.
what it is.
It's worth a lot. Okay.
It's really cool.
I love that she's
honest.
but I can totally see it. Like she is with the hordes person.
Yeah.
And like she's just going
yeah,
to list.
the
She's
necklace
lost
isn't
it.
going
Okay,
anywhere.
She was hard as hell before.
It's not about to fall off a cliff. There's not like a. There's like
Denard's just like,
Don't
hey,
care about the ones that do.
I'm like, hey,
I don't
Charlotte,
think I
double or nothing.
What about so the singing skull? It seems
The
like
wands.
his skull could have a
It's
friend.
pretty cool.
Yeah.
Not that you wouldn't care about the wands, but
So the she tugs the thread a little bit,
Okay.
and the sack falls off of the
okay.
thread.
Oh, yeah.
I'll go double or nothing. Sounds like we're gonna have more action.
Okay.
If she wants it, I'll let her ride.
All
All
right.
right, listen.
Okay.
Listen,
So
we could spin
so that would be a bet of 100.
Well, I'm leaving the 100
Yeah,
on
exactly.
the table. Yeah.
And now you're ready for another 100 to
Can-
join
are you
it.
willing
Yeah.
to mark
Yeah,
this out
absolutely.
to him? Can you do the presentation?
Just-
Oh, yeah,
You
yeah.
see the
Thank you so much.
Okay.
you see the just like a sack of gems. You just see the eyes of the spider just looking down, and then you see light glinting off of them, and then you see her forelegs reach out and grab a little figurine, a golden figurine that she drops down, sort of weaves like a little noose around it, and it drops down. You think it's a comparable gold weight.
Okay.
So you guys just went double or nothing?
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm letting her ride. Yeah.
Okay, my compatriot, who
Yeah.
is extremely learned in these arts,
Yeah.
very familiar with items of the occult, things that might interest you. He has an interesting proposition.
I've down the rest of my drink, so I'm feeling a little confident.
Cocksure.
Right. So I snap my fingers, and I have sent Velvet out invisibly to retrieve the crystal ball from the cart. So it floats in, and I grab it and I go, whoa, impressed? Now this crystal ball has many properties, but the only one that we're certain of is that it will permit a view of outside. If you're ever tired of this boring old inn, imagine looking beyond.
Yeah, he says, do you know how long it takes for us to get anywhere?
I didn't say you were going to go somewhere with it. You just enjoy it in there.
No, I believe you, and I support this bet.
Fantastic.
I think this is a ball that does more than I said, but okay.
Yeah. That has tactical powers. I would have gone with the skull that sings.
I like the skull. It's a cool skull.
Yeah, I heard you over there. You're like, but I like the skull.
Yeah, exactly. All right, now.
This is a hell of a deal for you, but we'll see how this goes. I'm not my boldness has definitely been reduced I'm like, okay, let's roll this. Let's roll these bones. See what happens. Okay, it's 5.
Doable.
Do you want help with that one?
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, did you know what's funny? Did they give you another advantage?
They sure did.
Yeah.
They sure did. Yes. I will take advantage, and let's talk about how that applies here.
Exactly. So advantage in this case allows you to re-roll.
Both dice.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, we're good.
Okay.
We're good.
God, he just curses at the top of his lungs. He's grabbing things. He's just like, you scoop up you hear a hiss from the chandelier. Hey.
Alexa, next time, Charlotte.
How's the crowd take it? Like this
it's just-
newcomer coming in. Okay.
No, there's like a tactile wave of energy from the 2 dice bouncing on the table has altered the physical properties of this space. He's in there. He has picked up the table in the goo, and he is throwing it at the wall, and it's bouncing back and forth. And then he gets it again and throws it the other way, and the bones are just like,
It's not a good look, Bruce.
yeah, exactly.
I've snatched the locket and the crystal ball back.
No, and you pull your way out,
Yeah.
and then as this thing is bouncing, that void is starting to fill in.
Okay, I'll give you back your crystal ball. But that locket stays with me.
Okay.
And I open it.
She is in there, and she puts her hand against what looks like the surface of the locket.
Does it look like a flat? Is it like a picture?
Yes.
Is
Like
it
a mirror?
Oh, okay.
Okay. Oh my God. Okay.
Real quick, can I attempt
Yeah.
to
Can
communicate
you
with it?
please
Do I get any intelligence from it? Locket friend?
speak to the locket?
Yeah. Let's see. Oh, purely telepathically?
I'm going to try, yeah. I'm assuming.
No, when you try to communicate with it, you're barraged by like the sound of rushing water.
Wow. Wow.
Yucky.
Wet.
Do you speak Russian?
Okay.
Hang on, I gotta
try.
find something to throw at Dinar. Blit'zen.
Your face was really good.
I like that one.
I want that GIF. Now, so Conundrus has been watching this, and he's sort of like, as he's watching the dice play, he's almost like shadow boxing. Like when he sees the dice come in, he's like, and his hunched, thoroughly drunken visage. He's gained a couple inches of height. It seems like this is a positive thing, and it's even without his incredible hat.
Yeah.
Like just baseline, he's looking like $1 million.
Nice. Okay. You want to give him back his
Oh,
flag?
yeah. This is death, friend. You don't want to give this away. Don't gamble this away. You hold on to this.
Yeah. It's like, I just need to write on it.
Yeah.
I need to write on it.
Yeah,
And he says, Trevor, do you have a quill? And he says, I do have a quill at the front desk. He tucked
There was a quill this whole time?
massive
I imagine you just have one with you, though.
massive feet. He comes back with a quill and an ink pot, and then Conundrus dips the pen, thinks for a moment, and then on the side of his own phylactery, he writes, "No bet." Blows on it to dry it, hands the pen back, and then he thinks better of it, gets the pen back, and then turns it around to the other side and writes "no bet" there as well.
Smart.
Yeah.
Smart.
What's Nobbit Nobbit?
Yeah.
Maybe that's his name.
Yeah. A loved one.
And so he places it back, pushes it away, and Trevor just sort of takes in the scene of all the people, the entertainment that his friends have brought him and his rowdy crew out here at the Doomgate Inn.
Big Grandma Roland could use a free drink, I say to the crowd at large.
Yeah, they line up.
Okay, great.
They line up. There is room at the bar. The grubs are flowing.
Nice. Not
I'm
a
feeling
big
a little
fan.
green. Well, it's not looking so good. Just leaning really heavily on the mantis. Like,
No,
Feel a little creamy.
no, but it's a thing where it's just like you have like an extra half a grub, and you're like, I can't do it. I gotta.
yeah, it was like you get half of it, and then she just kind of like spits it out, and then she's like looking for a place to put it. Like, oh, do you guys not do that? Well, that's just me thing. Oh, never mind.
He's already there.
No, she
for
does
it.
that. Yeah, and I'm
He,
just like
he just
feeding it to him.
grabbed it. Yeah.
I baby bird it to him.
But it's there's a supply coming.
Great. I get fucked
Yeah,
up.
you're up there. Oh yeah, it's a mess.
Okay.
Nice,
You're
nice,
making friends.
Buy a drink for the spider.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
No hard
that's
feelings.
Nice. That's nice.
Charlotte.
What does she drink?
I don't know.
Find
Inside
Sides
blood.
of bugs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something.
Just a big
Something.
juicy
Bugs.
bug.
Yeah, exactly.
Jar of flies.
It's just like, but it's like one of those novelty drinks you would get. You know what I mean? It's like the kind where you get to keep the glass.
Yeah.
It's just like a big bug.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice.
Loving it.
But no,
rounds, rounds for all my friends.
Exactly.
Nobody's paying tonight.
Yeah, exactly. Like this
Yeah.
place is. You can see that Proust and his associate, they want to like slink out, but they move like an inch every 10 minutes. So he doesn't want to be here, but he can't really get out. But he wants to feel like it's a choice he's making, but he'll be making that choice for several hours.
Can I send drinks into the gelatinous cube for Proust and the skeleton guy?
Yeah, sure.
All right, I'll do that too.
What is a
Slosh it on.
what is a
him.
ghost in a skeleton drink?
Drink and he's like,
And it just floats up in the
Yeah.
No.
That's
So
fine.
no,
It's not my problem.
Trevor. So once you find out, once Trevor finds out that that's what you want to do, he says, "Well, it does happen from time to time." He gets on a stool, and then he just pours the drink on top of the cube,
Nice.
and then the cube just.
Ew.
That's disgusting.
It's
But I'm
totally.
into it.
It's 100% gross.
I'm like, I'd say 2.5 sheets to the wind, and I'm looking for bleth.
Yeah, just bless.
Yeah.
get that bleth.
Yeah.
Hashtag-
What's she up to? What's she
Bless.
partying?
Bless takes up. You know those like big beanbag chairs?
Yeah.
That's the situation.
Yeah. That she is a beanbag chair? Or
Basically,
I see.
she's like a giant beanbag chair,
Nice.
like all fur and feathers.
Nice.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm gonna go try to chat her up.
Yeah. Well, you'd have to. There's someone else there currently.
Damn it. Okay.
But it's a ghost. You think you might be able? You think you might still have a shot? You think you might still have a shot? You might have advantages.
Okay. All right.
I'll
Sorry,
wingman you.
Yeah.
But with the owl bear,
Yeah.
the owl bear wingman.
Sure, I can help.
Oh, is it an owl bear? Oh, very nice.
100%.
Oh yeah.
So I have monopolized a lot of the role playing here. Would you fun folks like to do some?
I'd love to just at least. Hi, I'm here. I'm not doing anything. I'd like to just go up to Trevor and be like, just do a little check-in.
Yeah.
Hey.
Totally.
Hey, man.
Yes.
Great job.
Hi. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Yeah. You doing okay after?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I met somebody.
You met somebody.
I met somebody.
Where are they?
They're from another region, a northern region.
Yeah. Well, how
Yeah.
north?
You probably wouldn't know them.
Oh.
They live very far away.
And then one.
But they're very special, and they love me very much.
One that goes. I also like someone that lives far away. But she's real.
Yeah.
We've all seen her.
All right. Yeah. Well, but my girl's real too.
Yeah. Both of our girls are very real.
Yeah. Quite real.
Yeah. Well, I goes, well, okay. Well, I'm happy for you. And self-confidence is a portal to bigger and better things. I don't know. I'm not good at this part.
Reaching for
And
the
so,
stars.
in an inversion, he puts a massive paw on your shoulder, and he says, "You've been talking about me. How are you doing? You don't seem right. I don't think it's just the grubs."
I'm very confused. Conflicted, Trevor. I did a thing that I thought I wanted, and I don't feel any better after having done it. So, just the agony of existence, I suppose.
Yeah. It's a real.
I heard that.
So drunk.
I hate it here too.
There's mortal coil.
Exactly.
Y'all just had a ritual suicide or what?
Exactly. Listen, there's a room upstairs. We can get this ritual suicide done. It wouldn't be the first time.
Right.
Broken in.
Place is broken in. Well, friends, we're going to leave that. We'll leave that night open. Use it.
Live here forever.
Use it as you will. That is this episode of the C-Team. Thank you so much, Shadow Council. As always, I hope our labors please you. We're going to take a 4-minute or so break. We're going to leverage the facilities. We will come back to you fully refreshed and ready for table talk. See you soon.